Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
None are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick
he is.
Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Common and Chev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Common and Chef here with Robbie Lopez, ready for an awesome 6 p.m. show, as Robbie calls it, Manic Monday. What a day it's already been in the break room. The lottery series came and it went, Robbie. That 3 p.m. show, the whole series gone. But good news, we got a brand new series in the room and it's just as good. The Cover Boy Madden series. 25 boxes, they're all authentics. A bunch of speed flexes in there. 2 Tom Brady's. One is a Rip Patriot speed flex. The other is a Brady Lunar for the Bucks. Plus, we have a Patrick Mahomes speed flex in there as well. Should be another awesome show. What has been an awesome day in the room. Cannot wait to get started.
Same here.
How you doing, Robbie?
Great to be back in the break room there, Common. Again, like you said, on a Manic Monday night here in the break room. And hopefully with everything that has happened today, the momentum still continues here on a primetime Monday night here in the break room. So, folks, without further ado, away we go. Common.
Let's go. Let's go with the dice roll. And you know, I'm going to make the chase. Let's make it that new series.
Yeah, let's do it.
The Madden cover. That'll be the automatic chase for the show tonight. Madden cover. So these are all people that have been on the cover of Madden before, as far as the photo headliners. Brady on the cover as a Patriot and as a Buck.
Yep.
So that's why there's 2 Tom Brady's. Mahomes on the cover with them co-cover guys a couple years back, Brady and Mahomes. So it's called Madden cover, actually, not just Madden. Madden cover.
Cover Boy.
Yeah, I'm just calling it Madden cover, but it is Cover Boy. But that way they know Madden cover. All right, so let's get started. Dice roll. What do you think, Robbie? What are you thinking tonight?
I'm feeling 10.
I'm feeling 8. Roll those dice. Hey, 8.
All right.
Double 4s here tonight. My lucky number should be an awesome show. 8 on the dice roll. We don't have any pre-fills, which is not surprising given we were off the air for about 10 or 15 minutes. I think less than 15 minutes since the guys, they went actually after our show. They signed up about 6:05. We got on about 6:15 because there was so much action to get to in the early show. So I'm not going to bury the lead. We'll get started with the new series. This is all authentics. 0 replica helmets in here. Not a single rep helmet in this series. We're talking about all authentics in the Cover Boy. It is a loaded series. I mean, again, 25 boxes, 2 Tom Brady's, and this is not a bonus prize, Brady. You're going to Brady right off the bat.
Right off
You
the
have
bat.
the Patriot Brady in the AFC East and the Buccaneer Brady in the NFC South. There's a Drew Brees speed flex, which you could pair with Brady. Top 2 guys ever in pass yards, passing touchdowns, 1 spot. Those 2 lids together, we're looking at around $4,000 in value, give or take, for less than $300 in the double. Brees and Brady. Where are my Lion fans at? This might be the best Lions helmet we've ever had in the break room. It's either that one or the one we just had in the last show. But this is a dual-signed Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders speed flex, the 2 best Lions ever. We have the Monsters of the Motor City inscription as well.
Yeah.
Tom Brady right there. This is in the ballpark of $3,000 in value. The Rip Patriot Speed Flex. You can actually double up Brady and Gronk again. Brady and Breeze, NFC South, around $4,000 in value. Brady and Gronk, AFC East, around $4,000 in value, give or take, for less than $300. We have the Rave Troy Polamalu in there. Here's that Mahomes Speed Flex. Incredible Speed Flex. You guys have seen this one, the black one with the Mahomes chromed out Patty figure on there. We got the Marshall Faulk Chrome Speed Flex, the Ray Lewis Purple Chrome Speed Flex with the purple visor, the Saquon Barkley Flex as well, that beautiful green visor. So only 25 boxes in this one, Robbie. Only 25, guys. Not 30, not 35. And we have 10 photoed headliners in 25 boxes, which means, Robbie, there is currently a 40% chance at a photoed headliner.
Ooh.
You add on the secondary headliners, which include Devontae Adams, LaDainian Tomlinson, Brian Urlacher, Antonio Gates, AJ Green, Bruce Smith. With the secondary headliners, we're looking at a 16 in 25 chance at a headliner. By the way, Tomlinson would be a Charger hit. That's when he was on the Madden cover as a Charger. Again, $3,000 Mahomes flex, give or take. Add on a Tomlinson authentic. If not $4,000 in value, awfully close to $4,000. And you can get in that double box break. Quad's already bought into, 7 to go in that quad. Imagine getting in the quad break. You get 2 spots in the quad. You can get 2 Brady's, a Gronk, a Breeze, all with 1 spot, $616. Times 2, about $1,200 for all 4 of those helmets with 2 spots in the quad. Tripod Todd Reese is in the quad. What's up, Tripod? Bango Nation in the house. We have a sick practice squad for you guys as well. We're looking at really good ratios in here in the practice squad. 23 boxes left, 11 total headliners left. We have the Emmitt Smith Ball, NFL's all-time leading rusher. We have the Justin Jefferson jersey, #1 all-time in receiving yards per game. Bruce Smith, most career sacks on that clean rave. And then the rest of these helmets that I'm about to list off are authentic helmets. Troy Polamalu, Hall of Fame safety. Shannon Sharp, Hall of Fame tight end. We got ourselves Mike Evans, future Hall of Fame receiver. Bo Jackson, one of the best athletes, dual sport. Jordan Love, one of the best quarterbacks today. I saw a stat today online, Robbie. Most rushing yards in the 2010s decade. Most rush yards for that decade, LaShawn McCoy.
Oh.
Or it might have been the 2000s to 2010s. It was one of those, but LaShawn McCoy, secondary headliner. Jim Kelly, Hall of Fame quarterback, secondary headliner. Steve Largent, Hall of Fame receiver, secondary headliner in the practice squad. We have a QB Room series where every single helmet in this series is a quarterback. We have 6 boxes left. We have 3 headliners left. That includes the Brett Favre slate, the only player to win 3 straight MVPs in football history, then 2 secondary headliners, J.J. McCarthy, and then we got ourselves also the Phil Simms. Keep in mind, guys, the other 3 boxes, all quarterbacks, all awesome as well. Diamond helmets. We have a quad up right now that's bought into. We can take that customer, give them 2 spots in a double, though. But as we sit, 6 boxes left. We got the Ray Lewis alternate Raven Authentic, and the greatest cornerback of all time, Deion Sanders, on the Cowboys Lunar Speed Flex. Secondary headliner, Alvin Kamara as well. 3 and 6 chance at a headliner in the Diamonds. Vault break. You know, we could probably take the quad down and run with just singles and doubles, Robbie. When you get a second, no rush. I know you're getting those headliners up for the cover boy. But 7 boxes left. We got 2 vault keys left and 3 headliners. 5 and 7 chance at a vault key, a headliner, or a secondary headliner. We got Derrick Henry on the beautiful Raven standard, the best running back of a generation, maybe the best running back of the previous generation, LaDainian Tomlinson on the full-size lid. And then Drake London, top 5 in receiving yards last season. Terrific receiver, Drake London, as well here on the secondary headliner. Got a spot taken in the cover boy single as well, and that's starting to move. We have the can't miss jerseys and minis, guys. We are down to just 6 boxes left, and we got 4 total headliners. Air Coryell jersey, that is the triple signed Hall of Famer Charger jersey. That includes Dan Fouts, Hall of Fame quarterback, Kellen Winslow Sr., Hall of Fame tight end, and then Hall of Fame receiver Charlie Joyner on that one. We have the Randy Moss, beautiful, beautiful slate mini, second all-time in receiving touchdowns. And then Hall of Fame receiver Michael Irvin on the jersey. Also got Sterling Sharp. Speaking of Hall of Famers in the double box, that'd be NFC North for the Packers. You can pair that with Randy Moss and the Vikings. We got jerseys, 3 spots to go. If my records are correct, we got 6 headliners and 9 boxes in the jerseys. 5 photoed, Mike Ditka, the coach. Fred Warner, the best linebacker today. Jackson Njigba. Drew Brees on our jersey. How about that? Second all-time in pass yards, passing touchdowns. Jamar Chase, the Triple Crown winner. And then secondary headliner, Deshaun Jackson in those jerseys as well. So we have our mystery box tab open as well, guys. You can purchase the minis and the jerseys as mystery boxes. Also, the college football replica helmets where all the headliners are left except for, I believe, the Ricky Williams. So a lot of big names, Tyreek Hill, Joe Theismann of Notre Dame. A lot of good ones in this college rep series. We do have our NFL reps as well. Many names left in here. Bo Jackson, Kurt Warner, J.J. Watt, Warren Moon, A.J. Green, Patrick Willis, Ricky Williams, and Jameson Williams left in there. And then we do have the headliner package, $1849.99, 1 mini, 1 jersey, 1 rep, 1 authentic, 4 headliner names for less than $1,900. Guaranteed to you if you purchase the headliner package, or if you're a GOAT collector, they've got that GOAT status here in the break room. So, guys, that's your rundown. 27 of you guys watching. Plenty of eyeballs right now. Should be a busy, busy night. I would say the no-brainer break right now is hands down the cover boy. It's an awesome, awesome series. These are people on the Madden cover, including the most recent one, Saquon Barkley on that beautiful, beautiful chrome speed flex for the Philadelphia Eagles. Then obviously, I mean, Tom Brady speed flex. We're talking about a helmet worth, north of $3,000, a RIP speed flex. There's no videos, but the pictures tell the story on this one. Want to see Brady, want to see Gronk. I mean, I think anytime you have a RIP Brady speed flex, that is up there for best lit in the room. The Mahomes black one, we get that red one often, but that black one, a little bit different. Very, very nice on the Patrick Mahomes speed flex. And then I love that blue chrome Marshall Faulk. I mean, we have how many flexes? Breeze, Johnson and Barry Sanders, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Marshall Faulk, Ray Lewis, and Saquon Barkley. So there is 7 photoed speed flexes in 25 boxes. So that's almost like, 7 out of 25, Robbie, is actually a 28% chance at a speed flex. So better than a 1 in 4 chance, almost a 1 in 3 chance at a speed flex. And let's be honest, a Tom Brady Buccaneer lunar helmet, that is as good as a speed flex, worth more than most speed flexes Tom Brady. So roughly value-wise, we're looking at an 8 in 25 chance or a 1 in 3 chance at a speed flex. We're talking about value here in the cover boy. So obviously, to make the Madden cover, you've got to be a really, really good athlete. They don't give that award to just anybody, right? So you're talking about all the photo headliners, and a lot of the secondary headliners will also be Madden cover athletes. And these are athletes that, you look at Brady, you look at Breeze, you look at Mahomes, you look at Saquon, Ray Lewis. These are guys that were not affected by the cover. That's how good these guys were. Even with the issue of the Madden cover curse, it's kind of hard to curse Tom Brady. Kind of hard to curse Patrick Mahomes. These are the best of the best we're talking about in the National Football League. So let me drop the live break page link in. Here's the link, and I'll drop the link into the single, double, and quad in this new cover boy. So here's the quad link. Tripod Todd's in already. So cover boy quad, 7 spots to go. And then it will drop in the double is 8 to go, but once we get moving, that'll go quickly. Cover boy double, 8 spots left. And then I'll drop in the single. That one will also be, 7 away right now. So 7 spots left. Cover boy single. So you guys let us know what you want to rock and roll with. Plenty of good options. I cannot wait for what's going to be an epic 6 p.m. show. Already got 32 of you guys watching across all 3 platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch combined. A lot of eyeballs. Should be a lot of boxes here in the break room. Let me look up something a little different, Robbie. I know everyone always looks up the Madden curse. I'm going to do the opposite. Who avoided the Madden curse? How does that sound? So there's an article on who avoided the Madden curse. So here we go. So here's the list of people that avoided the Madden curse, Robbie. Calvin Johnson, who's in this series. We got a Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders dual signed speed flex in here. What's up, Charles Nelson? Calvin Johnson, Madden 13. Johnson had a career year in 2013 with 122 receptions for 1,964 yards and 5 touchdowns, which some consider a career and historic season. The 1,964 yards, the most ever by a receiver. Tom Brady on the cover in Madden 18 and Madden 22. So Madden 18 with the Patriots. We got the Rip Brady Speed Flex for the Pats. Madden 22 with the Bucks when he was on the cover with Mahomes, both of them. So Brady appeared on the cover in 2018 and again in 2022. And while he experienced some setbacks in the 2018 season, he continued to have a successful career, won multiple Super Bowls since that one. And then Patrick Mahomes, Madden 20 and Madden 2022, has continued to be a top performer. So, Megatron, Brady, Mahomes, guys that you cannot stop when it comes to that. So, and here's that Madden 22 cover, by the way. That was on the PS4 right there. Mahomes for the Chiefs, Brady for the Bucks. I'm a Mahomes fan. I know you're probably going to go Brady because it's a ripped salute to service. But my favorite helmet in here is the Mahomes Speed Flex. That black flex for the Chiefs. I don't know. What do you think, Robbie? Favorite lid in the Cover Boy series for you? Maybe give me like 2 or 3 that you really, really like. Because normally I'll tell you I'm a Chrome guy.
Oh, I know you're a Chrome guy.
But I'm going to surprise you. My second favorite helmet in the series is actually the Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders because we get the 2 best Lions ever, both signing on one helmet with an inscription, the Monsters of the Motor City. What do you got for me? You can go completely different because there's so many directions you can go in this series, which again, shout out to Jessica too. Incredible graphic. Looks very, very clean.
I'm going to have to go with Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis, the purple?
I like it, all purple, everything purple. Purple People Eaters, not this one, but Braven looks nice. Are you second one? Because you said a couple. I would say the second one would be my Saquon Barkley. Is that like
chrome.
a two-tone?
It
like
looks like
black
it's-
on the bottom.
It looks like black on the bottom to me as well, Robbie.
That looks. I like that too. I mean, again, we've always get Tom Brady. So again, you can never go wrong with the Tom Brady's. Obviously, we know what the value is with those. But I'm talking aesthetic wise, those are probably my top two. And then throw in the Patrick Mahomes. That's also a sick one too. So a lot of good helmets across this whole entire cover board. Board.
Right? I mean, it's crazy good. These guys are Madden cover athletes. You don't just get on the Madden cover for no reason. Is Sean Posey the guy in the onside kick quad, Robbie? Can you double check? Is that you in that quad, Sean? What we can do is we can...
No, that's Robert. That's Todd.
Todd?
Todd's in the quad.
Todd who?
Reese.
No, the diamond quad.
Oh, Diamond Quad.
Diamond quad.
That is Sean Posey.
So, Sean, we can give you 4 spots in a single if you would like. We could take the quad down and put up a double because we have 6 boxes left. He said we could switch it to a single. So we can give you 4 spots in the single if you would like for your 1 quad spot. Let us know. Does that make sense? He wants to be out of the quad so we can put it up. So we can take the quad down. We'll put the single down, the 4 to go, and put the double back up. He was looking for the charger lid that went, what I heard, Robbie. So
Okay,
instead of
so
that
you
not
want-
selling out, just
So
take
you
it.
want me to put the 4 in the single?
Yep.
right.
So to put the single at 4 to go, and we can re-put the double up. And then just take the quad down for good. Because we have 6 left. Thank you, Sean, making that easier on us, my man. Appreciate you, Sean Posey. What's your squad, Sean? Are you a Charger fan? Because if you want a Charger, my man, we do have LaDainian Tomlinson here in the secondary headliners. He was on the Madden cover. You mentioned that Ray Lewis helmet, Robbie. Ray Lewis, that Chrome Speed Flex. Ray Lewis on the cover of Madden 05. That was my favorite Madden game ever. That's when I was really into Madden. I played Madden 05 religiously. So, do like that one on a personal note. Madden 05. Very, very cool if you ask me with that Ray Lewis Chrome Speed Flex. The all purple. I always say it since I started working here, man. My appreciation for the color purple, it has gone up considerably. It is a beautiful, beautiful color, to say the least.
Oh.
So, guys, what do you want to get into Cover Boy? Otherwise, other series that I think could be hot this show. I mean, we're getting close on the single for the QB room. Any Packer fans out there? Marisa Dombey, Jeff August, Brett Favre, Slate with the gold ink. One of the best quarterbacks ever. Definitely got to see that with 5 to go. Got 5 to go in the practice squad. Single. $48. You get a Palomalu authentic, a Shannon Sharp authentic, Mike Evans, Bo Jackson, Jordan Love. $48 for an authentic helmet, Robbie. These are things you take all day, every day in this read option practice squad. What's up?
We are good on
The
that
diamond?
single. 4 to go on that single diamond.
Perfect.
And the double.
The double, I think, I'm guessing, is not up right now, so you could put it back
No, I
up.
put it up. That's what I'm looking for
Okay.
right now. I made it live. I'm
I
just
see it.
sending-
You're good.
It is?
It is there.
Okay.
You are good, Robbie.
Okay.
So the double is up.
Yep.
And the diamonds, which again, you want to do the diamond single or diamond double?
So let me take
There's only 6 boxes left, and one of them is the most famous and the greatest corner of all time, Deion Primetime Sanders. A lunar speed flex for Deion Sanders. You get that for $96 in the diamonds. Yeah. And we have Ray Lewis and Deion Sanders, 2 of the top 5 defensive players of all time in the onside kick. So don't have to pay the $348, just $96 in the single and $192 in the double, guys. That should be happening soon. 4 to go in that single with Sean's 4 spots. Jersey break, $28 a spot. We have so many headliners left in here, 6 and 9 boxes, including Drew Brees, I would say that one's coming up here, 3 spots to go. So I know a lot of guys coming off that chase in the early show probably need to take a quick breather, but this will pick up. We got the right people in the room. The Cover Boy series, Robbie. I don't think this will be left tonight. Only 25 boxes. If we have some left over, we'd be looking at maybe like 5 to 8 boxes left. And those are only left if we pull Brady. Because there's 2 Bradys and Mahomes.
2?
Those are both coming off the board tonight. Both Bradys and the Mahomes. Not a chance these are left before the show ends here. These are definitely coming off the board here very, very soon. So, Cover Boy, I think it's 6 to go in the single. Maybe get that single done first.
6 to go in that.
Yes, so the single will get us moving. As soon as we knock out one break, the rest is pretty easy. So Brady galore here in the break room tonight. Tom Brady, we had the beautiful ripped Speed Flex, the bonus prize in the lottery series. But what's the advantage to this series, Robbie, is that we don't have to wait to get the bonus prize. You guys can get the Brady or the Mahomes in the very first box in the series. Marisa Dombey jumping in the practice squad. Thank you, Marisa. Bianca Musico getting in the single Cover Boy. Atta girl, Bianca. Robert Reese is in that quad for the Cover Boy. Thank you, Robert. Marisa's also in the single for the Cover Boy. We got Kenneth Stanton. He got in the practice squad and the jersey breaks, Kenneth. These are all the guys getting in here in the last 30 minutes or so, making moves on that break page. Who's going to join these guys? You have a good weekend, Robbie? Everything go good this weekend?
Yeah, everything went. I was just going to say, how was your Father's Day weekend?
It was good. My dad was out of town, but my fiance's got 2 dads, as we say, so we got to celebrate with both of them. So it was very, very busy, and got some good presents from Henry and Messi, too, though.
Oh, you
the
did?
doggos took care of me. Yes.
The dogs got
They
you
gave me some wonderful presents. So I was spoiled father this weekend, Robbie. Spoiled father, dog dad.
That doesn't exist, Con.
It's a real thing. A real thing.
It was fun. I went to spent Six Flags Great America on Sunday with the fiance and
Were you
the
screaming?
girls. It was fun. It was fun.
Were you scared?
Nah.
No.
I'll tell you what. One had me dropping a lot of F-bombs and stuff like that.
Which one's that?
Sky Striker.
Sky Striker.
That thing. Oh my god.
I'm not a huge roller coaster guy.
It's not a roller coaster.
It's just a drop.
That's the one that spins and swings.
Did you throw up?
Apparently, it goes up to like 3 stories high.
Oof.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Well, that sounds fun.
Oh, it was fun.
Sounds fun.
X-Flight was fun.
Cool.
American Eagle was fun. Overall, it was a fun day. Fun day.
Good, good. We got Michael Harmon getting in that Cover Boy as well. What's up, Michael? Relatively newer guy in the break room, putting that Cover Boy down to 5 to go. Always love being back here on a Monday night in the break room. I mean, obviously, I don't usually work Saturday and Sunday. Used to, actually. Sunday was my day when I first started here, but it's good. It's good to be back. Had a busy weekend, but the break room family, obviously, Robbie, it's special to be here with these guys. Now, here's that single link. We are now down to 5 to go in the Cover Boy. And in case you just tuned in, you will see this in the listing. And this is a limited edition series, limited to 25 boxes. Normally, our series run 30 boxes, sometimes 35. 25 is the least we'll ever have. So we have 10 photo headliners and 7 speed flexes in 25 boxes. Yes, we got you in the single, Sean Posey. We can't put you in the $48 single, unfortunately. We can only move people from the same break. So we can't move you from one break to another break. That is a policy here that was put in well before Robbie or I started. So what we did, Sean, is we gave you 4 spots in the onside kick single. So you currently have a 50% chance to win the diamond helmet in that break. There's no break room refunds. You can't switch to a different break. You can only switch to the same break you're already into. So you can switch to a diamond double, get 2 spots, or a diamond single and get 4 spots. So we did put you in here for the $96 single. I know for the $48 single, you would get the whole break, but that is the policy, Sean. As soon as one guy moves from one break to another, it opens up a whole thing where we got to do everybody. And as soon as the headliner's gone, everybody's going to want to move always from break to break. So that is, unfortunately, our break room policy. You cannot move to a different series. There's 0 exceptions ever on that one. You can only be moved into the same break in the same series. Hence why we got you 4 spots in the $96 single. Which, again, 50% chance of winning the helmet, Robbie. If it's a Deion Sanders Speed Flex, which is worth north of $1,000, you win pretty big, right? Now, even with those 4 spots, $400 for a lid that's worth more than double that, you do pretty darn good. No doubt about that. In the diamonds, all authentics too. So we actually have multiple series that are all authentics. The cover boys all authentics. The QB room is all authentic, and the diamonds are all authentic, Robbie.
Yep.
I know the reps look the same, display the same. I like the reps, but I know there's a bias towards authentic helmets. Every single box in the QB room is an authentic helmet. Every single box in the cover boy is an authentic helmet. And every single box in the diamonds is an authentic helmet. Now, authentic helmets are worth the most money. The Speed Flex is being the best authentic, being worth the most. But here's a little news about the authentic helmets, Robbie. We don't let just anybody sign an authentic helmet.
Nope.
There are big names. There's going to be a guy you know, whether it's a current star or a Hall of Famer, the best of the best sign the authentics. The jerseys priced a little bit less. You might see a name maybe that's not as great as the authentics, but every name in the all authentic series is the best. Sounds good, says Sean. Like the 96 single, then that's good. And he says, awesome. We got you, Sean. What's your squad, Sean? What's your football team? Maybe baseball team, basketball team? Who do you rep? That single cover boy, Robbie, down to 3 to go. And the jersey break down to 1 to go. So we got some breaks coming up here. Probably the jersey break followed by the cover boy, the Madden cover. Let's see, every Madden year. My favorite Madden was Madden 05, Robbie. Let's see, Madden cover ears. Do you have a favorite Madden game personally?
That's a good question.
Because I think Madden 05 was the last one before they had the QB vision, which I personally did not like. So that's when I kind of stopped playing as much, starting with 06. Here are some of the covers that I'm looking up online. The Madden 22, the MVP edition. Brady and Mahomes, both in this series. Lamar was on the 21 cover. Mahomes on Madden 20. Antonio Brown, boy, he's gone off the deep end.
So I played 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006,
So you're doing it the other way.
2007,
Yeah, what year did you stop playing, or you're still playing these days?
2008.
Madden 17 was Gronk. Here's the Madden 16 OBJ. We do have a Gronk in here. Madden 15, Richard Sherman.
Which one is the year they did the vision? Quarterback vision.
I think it was 06, I think.
06?
Here's the Madden 13 with Calvin Johnson, who we have in this series. Peyton Hillis, Madden 12, Madden 11, Drew Brees. We have Drew Brees in this series. We got the Madden 10 was the Polamalu and Fitzgerald. Favre on Madden 09. Vince Young was on Madden. Boy, talk about weird. Madden 06 with McNabb, I think it was the first year. Then here's that Madden 05 with Ray Lewis.
I think 2008 or 2009 was the last seasons I played. So from 2001 to 2009.
I gotcha. So a lot of these back in the day had John Madden on the cover. The late, great John Madden. So a lot of these names you see in here were Madden cover athletes. All the photoed headliners being Madden cover athletes. I think some of the secondary headliners are not necessarily Madden cover athletes. I know Gates, Green, Bruce Smith, Urlacher weren't. And Tomlinson, I guess, was not either, which is surprising he was not on there. But all the photo headliners,
NFL host.
10 of them are cover athletes.
Madden 06, you were right.
Madden 06 was the QB Vision.
Yeah, because I
It
was
drove me
gonna say,
nuts.
I think
it
that
drove
was
me
only,
nuts, Robbie.
think
Sean's
it was-
a Cowboy fan, so get that Deion Sanders in the diamonds then, my man. Perfect for you. You were going to say, Robbie?
Oh, it was for 07, 08.
Was it 07?
It was 06, 07, 08, and I'm trying to think when did they get rid of it?
Because I know Madden 05 it wasn't on there, because I love that game. I was a Madden 05 junkie, as they say. I love that game. All aboard the Madden train, baby. Such a iconic video game. One of the best ever made. The late, great John Madden. A lot of players care about their Madden rankings, right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
guys like Brady, Mahomes, they want that 99 ranking. That's what we have in this series, guys. Mahomes and Brady, 2-time Madden cover athletes. So if they put Mahomes on the cover again, Robbie, I believe that would break the Madden record besides John Madden. Because I think Brady and Mahomes are the only guys to be on the cover twice already.
Feature. Okay, so that feature lasted for 3 years and was an optional element though it wasn't well liked by many players. It was eventually removed from the game and therefore was not presented in the Madden 24.
Oh, so right now if I were to buy Madden 2026 with the Saquon on the cover,
Yeah.
no QB vision issues.
Nope.
Okay, so good to know.
Yep.
Maybe we'll have to rebuy it.
I know. That's what I'm like, moo. Now
Now the last
you got rid of it? Okay.
Look, I own the PS2, Robbie. I'm not sure they still make Maddens for the PS2.
You've made the level playing field a little better now.
Right?
I might have to go back.
I'm gonna buy a PS5 just so I can buy Madden 2026 with Saquon,
I got the fiance's got it. The girls use it, but I might have
Christmas
to,
list. Oh, you have one at home.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to buy the game now just to
Okay.
test it out. If
Yeah,
it's-
gotta see how cool it
just
is.
to see what it's all about.
I know they're recording videos of Saquon doing the backwards hurdle.
Yes.
For the game. That feature is in the game. So, I mean, look, Saquon Barkley was going to be on the cover in 2026. Right? Had
No
the
matter
iconic
what.
season. He's number 26. It just made sense. Saquon Barkley, Madden cover 2026. Things that just make sense, right?
Super Bowl champion. Yeah, it all worked out for him. It all worked out for him.
So Michael's getting in here. Joey's getting in.
One to go in those jerseys, folks.
So
One to go.
Jersey break is coming up. 1 to go, 3 spots to go in the Madden single, the cover boy, and then 4 to go in the practice squad. Actually, I think Jersey's just sold out, maybe. It does say sold out on my end.
I don't have an order. Last one I got was from Joey Post. So
there might be something that's off on the jerseys, Robbie. If you want to look at the history, it does say sold out on the break page. So Robbie will look into that. Probably going to have a jersey coming up. In the meantime, guys, knock out that cover boy. And let's see that primetime speed flex in the diamonds. If Deion Sanders could be on the cover because, Madden was on the cover in the 90s mostly, Robbie, Deion would have been on one of these Madden covers. Michael Convey says, who's left in QB room? We have one of the most famous Giants quarterbacks of all time. I know Michael's a Giants fan. We do have in here secondary headliner Phil Simms. Pro Football Hall of Famer Phil Simms. One of the best quarterback. Actually, not a Pro Football Hall of Famer, but a Super Bowl champion. Could be a Pro Football Hall of Famer. And then we do have also secondary headliner in here, J.J. McCarthy, the young star. And that McCarthy, by the way, could pair with the Brett Favre. 6 boxes left. Brett Favre on the Slate Authentic with the gold ink. 3 and 6 chance at a headliner with the secondary names. 6 and 6 chance at a quarterback autograph. All of these being quarterbacks. And if you missed out on this Mahomes speed flex in the QB room, we have the exact same one in the Madden cover. which is coming up, Robbie. We knock out one or two of these, the customers see what's going on, and this series will be going like fast. You got to figure it out?
Yeah, it's sold out.
Perfect. So
Steven.
Robbie will get that ready, our jersey break. Let's get that cover boy next. Here's that single, 3 spots left. So I'll go ahead and ask for the numbers. It'll take Robbie a second here. But if you are in that jersey break, jersey single, go ahead and drop me a box number here in the room tonight.
That's why, because it's a free jersey spot. That's why you probably missed it.
Okay, so we're good?
So it's going to be in between. Yeah, we're good.
All right, perfect. So, guys, if you're in that jersey break, you're good to drop a box number. Let's have it. Awesome jersey series here in the break room. A lot of awesome stuff at UA. And I'm shocked the cover boy's not sold out yet. I would have thought by now we would have at least one ready to go. Obviously, 2 Brady helmets out there. We know what's going to happen, Robbie. The first 5 to 10 boxes will take some time. Once we knock out the first 5 to 10, the next 15, they'll go in about 45 minutes.
Come on.
So Captain wants 25. Oh, Captain, my Captain, 25 should be good for the jerseys. I'll get 25 off the ticker. All right. 25. Let's see it.
Why has everything been signed out?
Gridiron jerseys. 25 out of 30. Still got a Drew Brees, Mike Ditka, Fred Warner, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Jamar Chase, Deshaun Jackson here in the Jersey Series, the Gridiron Jersey Series, guys. So a lot of headliners here. Looking for, 6 headliners and 9 boxes, counting the secondary names. Ratios that are mighty good here in the jersey break. So we got Mark Feller. He's a good fella. Tanner Perry, Marisa Dombey, Ricky Johns, Kenneth Stanton, Nicholas Fama in here, Michael Convey, and then we got Michael Harmon II in here. Good luck, guys. Let's see some heat in the jersey break.
Why is this not copying?
43 eyeballs right now, guys. Brand new Cover Boy series with a Mahomes Speed Flex, a Brady Speed Flex, and a second Brady Authentic here. So get the randomizer queued up. 8 clicks for our jersey break. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, Ricky Johns up top in the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South, we got Nicholas Fama, Kenneth Stanton in the NFC East, Michael Convey in the NFC West, Michael Harmon II in the AFC North, Tanner Perry in the AFC South, Marisa Dombey in the AFC East, and Mark Feller in the AFC West. All right, 25 coming up in the jersey, Gridiron Jersey Series. We got a headliner. Coming up. Beautiful jersey. With them getting rid of DK Metcalf this last season. The number 1 receiver for the Seahawks this year. It's going to be Jackson Smith-Njigba, the talented receiver out of the Ohio State. A retro Seahawk jersey. NFC West, Michael Convey. Had a record of more than 300 receiving yards in the bowl game a few years back. I think it was the Rose Bowl. Very, very nice jersey. Congratulations, Michael Convey. I love these retro Seattle jerseys, Robbie. These are clean. Drop my pan. Congrats, Mr. Convey. Big time congrats, my man. That is a nice looking jersey. Jackson Smith-Njigba. Put this jersey back in the box. And then I'm guessing Cover Boy's got to be very close, Robbie. We are right there. 1 to go, looks like, on that Cover Boy Madden series. Thanks, says Michael. You're welcome, Michael. congrats on the dub, my man. You're very, very welcome. Nice looking jersey, to say the least, for Michael Convey. Todd Palma looking for a trade as a Seahawk fan. Would be nice for Todd, right? I mean, yeah, Todd, this is the #1 guy right now, right? I think they, Metcalf, Lockett, all these years, but JSN should be primed to be the #1 receiver in Seattle this year. It's a pretty good #1 to have. Very, very efficient route runner indeed. Todd trying to get in the last spot, but it closed. That's why I always say, guys, look at when the break is at 3 or 4 to go. Get the spot then before it's too late. Because when it's down to 1 spot to go, it goes very, very fast when it's down to 1 spot to go. All right, Michael. All right. Jackson Smith and the Jigba. Robbie, I want to see this new series. What do you think?
Yeah, I would like to.
You want to rip into that?
I want to
Madden
hear.
cover?
I want to see it. I want to. Oh, I got this one.
I'm kind of curious to see what the other ones are. I know the headliner ratios are through the roof, but personally, very curious at looking at what the and more section has to offer, right?
Oh yeah,
Because it's a high-end series, all authentics. I want to see what some of these other ones are. I mean, like Bruce Smith, most sacks ever. LaDainian Tomlinson, 2nd most rushing touchdowns ever. Antonio Gates, most receiving touchdowns by tight end. Not even photoed names in here. But plenty of photoed names in here. 2 Brady's. You can pair Brady and Gronk in the double. Breeze and Brady in this double. That's the Bucks Brady. Got the Mahomes flex compared with Tomlinson or Gates. We have a lot of options. Troy Polamalu and Ray Lewis in a double box break. And how about Lion fans? Calvin Johnson, Barry Sanders, dual sign speed flex in the North. So that series is just about to explode. I think we see a couple boxes, Robbie. That series is off and running here in the break room. So 1 spot to go. Who's going to get that closer spot and get that beautiful, beautiful Cover Boy Madden series off and running? So, yeah, it's kind of interesting with the Madden cover curse thing. I don't think Saquon will have issues with the curse this year, Robbie. I think he's such a phenomenal player. I know there's been some injury issues. That's the only possible way that affects Saquon Barkley, because with his talent and that offensive line, I don't see how Saquon doesn't dominate this year. I mean, the only question is he going to get to break that record of Dickerson this year, right?
I think that's his goal.
That's his goal. And I think if they get to a 17th game this year, Robbie, they might let him get it this year.
I think so.
They got the Super Bowl already, right?
Yeah.
They got the Super Bowl. Might as well give him the record, Saquon Barkley. He's definitely the guy that's most, seasoned to break that record. With all those, 70-yard runs Saquon gets, right? Definitely a guy that, at any moment could take the ball to the house. Saquon Barkley. It's what he does. House call, any moment, Saquon Barkley. Where are my Eagle fans at? And you said it best, Robbie. There's no video here, but I think there's a black on the bottom of that one. I think it's a 2-tone green and black chrome speed flex for the Saquon. That's a beautiful, beautiful lid with that green visor. The Madden 26 cover Saquon. Tom Brady on a couple covers. Got the beautiful ripped salute to service, the 7-time Super Bowl champion. We have him on both of his teams, right? You can actually walk away in this series and win 2 Tom Brady's, right? Get the NFC South, the AFC East, get a Bucks Brady, and get yourself a Patriot Brady, Robbie. I'd rather have him on the Patriots personally, but the Bucks one is important too, because that got him that, all-important Super Bowl. Now, personally, Robbie, I don't care so much for head-to-head matchups. I really don't. because it's one game, and obviously Eli Manning is 2-0 against Brady. Brady's the best. But a lot of folks, when they talk about the GOAT debate, they do talk about head-to-head matchups. And one thing Brady has over my guy Mahomes, when they met head-to-head, he beat him. 1-0. The Bucs beating the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. So that's one that he'll always have over Mahomes, the head-to-head Super Bowl matchup.
Oh, yeah.
And we do have Brady on the Bucs and Mahomes on the Chiefs. And that Buccaneers Super Bowl, too, by the way, for Brady, let's not forget, Robbie, there was a lot of folks that were arguing Belichick or Brady. Who's the most important? Well, I think Brady showed him, right?
Oh, yeah.
He showed him. Mike Harmon says, go Birds. So I'm guessing.
I don't need
Are we sold out?
Yeah.
I'm guessing, Mike, you're after the best bird right now, the best eagle right now, Saquon Barkley on that Chrome Speed Flex. And the single is sold out. So this will be the Cover Boy single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Keep in mind, guys, 1 through 25. That's it. 1 through 25. Only got 25 boxes in this series. I guess I'll call it the Cover Boy, too, since it is called Cover Boy. Not the Madden cover here. Cover Boy, and that's the chase. Mike Harmon wants 2. Thank you, Mike. Diamonds, we have 6 boxes left. Michael Convey. We have a beautiful Deion Sanders Cowboy Speed Flex, a Ray Lewis alternate, a Raven authentic, and an Alvin Kamara secondary headliner. 3 headliners and 6 boxes, with that Deion Sanders Speed Flex being the best of the best. All right, so Cover Boy. We'll start with box 2, Robbie.
Okay.
Box 2, Dose in the Cover Boy. Such an excellent, excellent series this Cover Boy is. Yeah, I don't think that one's been created yet.
No, I'm doing it right now.
Perfect. So Robbie will get that ready, and we'll get box 2, and we'll be off and running. Once we knock out 1, the rest is easy. There we go. Ricky says, wanted to correct my message from earlier. I did not get sent the wrong stuff. I've just won 1 more than I thought. A Singletary full-size lid that I didn't even know about. Thank you. Y'all rock. You're welcome, Ricky. I mean, that happens, Robbie, right? We have shows all day, every day. 9, 12, 3, 6, midnights on Fridays. A lot of customers watch all the shows, but, you know, it's impossible to watch every show 7 days a week. So you hop in a break, the break doesn't fill up, it carries over to the next day. You miss your show, good news, even if you don't watch the show, you win a helmet, we still ship it to you, right?
Oh, yeah.
And if you miss a show, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, go back and watch the shows that are right there for you, labeled by date and showtime on the YouTube channel.
Yep.
Awesome, Ricky. Congrats, says Jacom. Very awesome indeed. So Marisa Domby, F. Bianca Musico, Michael Harmon II, Aaron Custer, Josh Rouser, and Michael Convey. Now, you know why Aaron Custer's in here. He's a huge Lions fan, Robbie. He wants the dual-signed Lions Speed Flex.
Okay, he sees what he wants. He sees what he wants. That's what I like about these people. They see what what we have, especially if it's their PC, their teams, their players. They go out there and attack.
That's right. So 8 clicks and box 2, Robbie.
All right, box 2.
Called out by Mark Harmon, who, by the way, is an Eagle fan. He knows what he wants. Saquon Barkley, the most modern Madden cover boy. On the 2026 cover, the great Saquon Barkley. All right, how about this, Robbie? How about this, man? Michael Harmon in the Barkley spot. So if Saquon comes out, he's yours for less than $200, my man. So not bad, Michael. And Aaron Custer says, oh, yeah, go Lions. Hey, man, a lot of great Lion players today. But the history of Lions football, Barry Sanders and Calvin Johnson are, without question, the 2 greatest Lions of all time. So you are definitely in the right break. You're not in the right spot, though, because Marisa's got that NFC North. not in the right spot for those guys. But Aaron, you got the Mahomes Speedflex spot, which that Mahomes Speedflex worth in the ballpark of $3,000. You can easily trade that and get something else in return. Megatron and Barry Sanders and something else maybe for that Mahomes. So Marisa's got the NFC North. Marisa Dombey, F. Bianca Musico, NFC South. Michael Harmon, the second NFC East. By the way, Bianca Musico, you got the Brady Bucks spot. Aaron Custer, NFC West. Michael Convey, AFC North. Michael's got the spot for your favorite flex in the series, the Ray Lewis Chrome.
Yes.
Josh Rouser in the AFC South. AFC East, Josh Rouser. Value-wise, perhaps the most expensive helmet in the series, worth probably north of $3,000 in that ballpark. The ripped Tom Brady Speedflex. Then Aaron Custer, you've got the Mahomes spot in the AFC West. Good luck, guys. Cover boy. We got 2 out of 25. The Cover Boy Authentic Helmet Series. We got 7 Speedflexes in 25 boxes in this series. They're all authentic too, Robbie. Every single helmet in the series is an authentic. Oh, we're starting with a very, very nice lid. But this is one of the and more options.
Okay.
Box 2.
Okay.
Young receiver. Xavier Legette on the Panthers. Big country, baby.
Big country.
South Carolina star. Xavier Legette, F. Bianca Musico. Now, Robbie, here's the deal. Unless your name is Marisa, Michael, Aaron, other Michael, Josh, if you're not named one of those guys, you got to be pumped right now. Because we have a 10 in 25 chance at a photo headliner, 16 in 25 counting the secondary headliners. So there was a 9 in 25 chance we wouldn't get a headliner. We just didn't get one.
Nope.
So now the headliner ratios just got better.
Way better.
Now, Legette's very talented. He delivers on the field. Maybe he'll be a headliner one day. Part of that talented Panther team. Very nice lid. Love the Panther helmet, too. One of my favorites. Going home to F. Bianca Musico. Congratulations. Very nice. I love the Panther standard.
Panthers.
And hey,
look beautiful.
if our co-host's wild prediction, and I do mean wild,
Don't get
Ricky,
him started. Don't get him started.
if it were ever to come true, this guy's gonna have a breakout year.
Yeah, he is gonna have a breakout year.
Now, while I don't agree with Ricky about the Panthers making the Super Bowl, I do agree with this part. Legette will have a breakout year. Took him a little while to get going in college, Robbie. Didn't do much his first few years, but his senior year, over 1,000 yards receiving. Very, very talented player to F. Bianca Musico. All right. So, you guys know what that means. Filler hit comes out. We run back the break. The most common mistake we see in the break room, Robbie, is when a non-headliner comes out and they're like, headliner didn't come out. I don't know if I want to play. You guys, the ratios just got better, right? Ratios at headliners just got better. We have actually, who just got in the quad break, Robbie? 5 to go in the quad right now. So believe it or not, we're down to 24 boxes left, 10 photo headliners, 7 of them being speed flexes. We knock out the quad break just like that. We're at 20 boxes to go, Robbie. And these quads can go fast. I mean, 4 helmets coming out. These quads could go very fast. Who just got in the quad?
Bianca.
Bianca. She's hungry. I was listening to the end of the early show, the earlier show, 3 p.m. And Bianca, I think, might have won the Chase Wheel Spin. She had 1 spot in a list of like 200-something people.
Oh, wow.
So she had 1 spot in that break. What do we always say? You don't leave when you're hot at the blackjack table. You don't leave this table when you're hot. She is hotter than hot right now, getting all these lids. And all authentics in here, too. You can see it in the listing. You can see it on the graphic title, Cover Boy Authentic Helmet Series.
2 to go now in that diamond single. 2 to go in that.
All right, so diamond single. Thank you, Robbie. 4 to go now in that quad break, by the way. So that will go quick. Diamond single, where for as little as $96, you can get a SpeedFlex Deion Sanders worth over $1,000. Here's the thing about Deion Sanders. Like him or not, you watch, man. This guy is entertainment on TV as a football coach. He was as a player. You know, here's how I know how famous Deion Sanders is, which the more famous you are, Robbie, the more your autograph's worth. My fiance's mother, who does not know football, I asked her if she knew Deion Sanders. She says, Neon Deion? Of course I know him. Everybody knows Primetime, man. You know, whether you were a football fan, a baseball fan, the 80s, the 90s, now he's a football coach in the 2020s. Deion Sanders transcends all sports, and he transcends all eras. Everybody knows a little bit of Primetime, Robbie.
Oh, everybody does.
And his autograph's going to keep going. It'll keep going in value, man. The more success he has, the more that autograph will go up in value. Deion Sanders.
That's the luxury of like having this stuff now, is that get it while it's cheap, because when it goes up and you don't have the funds, good luck. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Some of this stuff is gonna get
and here's the crazy thing. Hard. I know there's a lot of talk about Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah.
But every single time they talk about Shedeur Sanders, people are getting reminded of Deion Sanders. Even if Shedeur Sanders stinks and they talk about how bad he is, that still adds more, talk about Deion Sanders.
Yep.
Because Shedeur Sanders, if he's great, will get a lot of publicity. If he's bad, we'll get a lot of publicity as well.
All right, Aaron closed us out in that diamond. Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron. Diamond single coming up, number 7. Love Deion, just the wrong lid. Jacom wants the Niners Deion, which we do get in the break room as well, Jacom. You know that, of course.
Deion on the 49. I got Deion on the Atlanta.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very cool.
With the inscription Primetime.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yes.
So drop me a number for the 7th diamond, which, Robbie, you know me, I'm a best case scenario guy. You said Bianca got 2 spots in the quad for the cover boy.
Yes.
I know this, again, best case scenario, not guaranteeing this, but only 24 boxes left. She spent a little bit more than $600. She could get potentially, if she lands in the NFC South, gets a Tom Brady authentic and a Drew Brees SpeedFlex. We're looking at $3,500, maybe $4,000 in value combined. Retail value for Brady about $2,700 on the authentic. Tack on the Brees SpeedFlex, close to $4,000 in value. Let's lowball it. Let's call it $3,500. Let's lowball her. Let's go the lowest she'll get for the 2 helmets. $3,500 minimum value of those 2. Then she gets the Mahomes SpeedFlex, and she gets an Antonio Gates or LaDainian Tomlinson secondary headliner. Again, low ball, $3,500. She could get upwards $7,000 to $9,000 in value, depending on who she's giving, her helmets to, for about $600 to $700. If she gets the NFC South, AFC West, gets Mahomes, Brady, Brees, and perhaps Tomlinson or Gates secondary headliners. That's Brees, Brady, other Brady, and Rob Gronkowski's AFC East, NFC South. So Brady SpeedFlex about $3,000. Tack on a Gronk, looking at closer to $4,000. Take the Brees and the other Brady about $4,000, roughly $8,000 in value. She gets the Mahomes, AFC West, NFC South, or AFC West, AFC East, same deal, $7,000 to $9,000. So that quad is awesome. Hopefully I didn't butcher that too badly, but 2 headliners that are photo in the AFC East, 2 in the NFC South, and we have 2 secondary headliners in the West. You can pair Mahomes with Gates or perhaps Tomlinson. But no box numbers coming through on the diamonds.
I was just going to say,
Sean Posey, Fred Ballwigs, Aaron Custer. Let me drop these numbers in for you guys. We have 1, 2, and then 26 to 29. So here's the numbers. They'll give you guys about 20 seconds. Otherwise, I'm pulling up the wheel. 20 seconds or I'm going wheeling. Wheeling and dealing. Who else is in that quad? Tripod Todd's in. Who else is in, Robbie? Besides Bianca. Someone else had to get in, I think, right?
Fred and Rob.
Fred and Rob. So thank you, guys. All right, no box number. I'll go to the picker wheel here. Picker wheel it is. 1, 2, 26, 27, 28, and 29. Yep, thank you, Robbie. Now, we can do Aaron Custer's rep personal after this break,
Okay.
which he wants the wheel for. Do you want the wheel for the personal? Or actually, if it's wheel for this too, I'll do the wheel anyway because I already have it pulled up. Do you want the wheel for your rep personal too, Aaron? Or that is just the break here for the diamonds, which we'll do 26.
26.
26.
You got it.
And I think because the ticker was getting busy, we put these rep numbers in, Robbie, in our break room team channel. So you could probably copy and paste them. I could do it too. Actually, I knew you ever have something, you're forgetting to do something? I forgot to log into my Slack, but I'll do that right now. So
You said 26?
26 in the diamonds. All right, so TLP DZ up. And I will copy and paste those numbers for you. He says wheel for the reps as well. Perfect. All right, so that's even easier. All right, 26, looking for Deion Sanders Speed Flex here in the onside kick diamonds. This is the best break in the room on your average day. Obviously, today the best break in the room is that awesome Cover Boy Madden series, but diamonds, if not the best, always among the best we offer here at Ultimate Autographs. So 8 clicks. Good luck, guys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, Robbie. We got about Fred Bulwidge, got the NFC North. We got ourselves Sean Posey, NFC South, NFC East. He's a Cowboy fan, wants that prime time. Aaron Custer, NFC West, AFC North. Could be Ray Lewis, Aaron. Sean Posey, AFC South and East. And Aaron Custer in the AFC West. Good luck, Peep, says Jacom. Good luck indeed, guys. Good luck indeed in the diamonds. Breakers dream these authentic helmets. The best of the best, man. Love the authentics. All right, the Saquon box number. Saquon box number here in the diamonds. Ooh. Okay. So it's not the Ray Lewis, but it's a former teammate, gentleman with over 100 career sacks, a Pro Football Hall of Famer, a former Defensive Player of the Year, a Super Bowl champion, Terrell Suggs, T-Sizzle for Aaron Custer. Very nice, Aaron.
His line mate.
Yeah, played together with Ray Lewis. Very, very cool hit right there.
He was
for
his
Aaron.
Batman.
Yeah.
Or was his Robin.
The Robin, obviously Ray Lewis
his
more the
Robin.
traditional
Yeah.
middle linebacker. Terrell Suggs, the outside linebacker slash defensive end slash pass rusher. But those two together within 5-10 feet of each other kind of makes it hard on the offensive players, no doubt.
That's why I got it. I put out the question because someone brought it up on one of the shows I used to jump on, and I made a kind of valid point during those 2000s. Which top dual linebackers kind of ruled that era? Was it the Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs, or Brian Urlacher, Lance Briggs? Because they
Look,
both
I'm a Bears fan.
they both played that.
Terrell Suggs, as much as I like Lance Briggs, Terrell Suggs was better. As much as I like Brian Urlacher, Ray Lewis better. I hate to say it, Robbie, but I'm going Ravens.
Ravens?
Yeah. I know Suggs was more of a defensive end. Again, the 3-4, 4-3 system, whatever. But
Yep.
linebacker slash defensive end. The guy was an absolute beast all those years. I mean, it's just scary that you have to put up against those two guys. Aaron already's got Lewis, and he loves Sizzles. Got a little bit of both. Yeah, again, Robbie, that's a legitimate question. All four of those guys are terrific, but I don't know. I hate to say it as a Bears fan. I think Terrell Suggs and Ray Lewis better than Urlacher and Briggs. I think Lewis is a little bit better than Urlacher, and then as good as Lance Briggs is, Terrell Suggs is considerably better, in my opinion. Lance Briggs might be in the Hall of Fame. Terrell Suggs easily in the Hall of Fame.
So they don't even have Ray Lewis and Terrell Suggs. They've got them as Ray Lewis and Peter Boulware.
Yeah. Again, depends on the systems, Robbie. So again, people talk about linebacker. Who's a true linebacker versus a defensive end pass rusher? So like T Sizzle was linebacker slash D end.
DA.
So they're probably going like traditional linebackers.
That's what it's. Yeah, I was gonna say that's what it says here. More traditional, know, because again, the Brian Urlacher, Lance Briggs is one of them. The other one was Patrick Willis and Navarro Bowman.
Yeah.
was the other top three.
That's more traditional linebackers.
Yeah. Yep.
Because if you go to his Football Reference, they list him as defensive end slash linebacker on T Sizzle.
Yep.
So they're talking about guys that are more clearly, just a linebacker. Middle linebacker, and then right outside, left outside.
Inside linebacker.
Because it's the 3-4 versus the 4-3. It could be a linebacker and a 3-4 versus the 4-3.
What did Ravens play? They played the 4-3. Didn't they play the 4? Or were they the opposite? Were they the 3-4?
Let's see what defense did the Ravens play?
Because I know the Bears, they were 4-3. They always play the traditional 4-3.
So Ray Lewis and Terrell Suggs primarily played in a 3-4 defense.
3-4, okay.
But they also employed a hybrid defense that could shift between 3-4 and 4-3 looks.
Okay.
So that makes it a little trickier. That's what I'm saying. Like T Sizzle could kind of fit in either spot.
Yeah.
Ray Lewis in the middle, good luck stopping him. Now you're not going to stop Ray Lewis.
Yeah.
By the way, this gentleman right here, Tom Brady, who's also available in that quad break with Ray Lewis. One of Brady's quotes about Ray Lewis was, "I never threw the ball over the middle against the Ravens because I didn't want my guys to get hurt." Rep personal.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I see what you're
did
saying.
you put that numbers in, or did you want me to slap
No,
it over to you?
I didn't because he wants the wheel anyway. So I'll pull up the wheel. I think it's out of 35. So go 1 through 35. We have a 1 through 36. So
Where did you put it in?
It's in the break room team. Steven's updated it today.
All right. Oh, here it is.
Just because
right
we
here.
have
Okay.
3 different rep breaks
yeah.
and we have a lot of stuff on the ticker, so
Updated rep
I figured it's
personal.
easier to take off the personals. All right, so number for the rep personal looks like we got 8. And 8 is
we do.
there. Yes, so we do have 8.
You're back with that.
So Aaron, 8 is coming up on your rep personal, my man. And then guys, get in that cover boy. The quad, 4 to go. All the headliners left. All the speed flexes left. Breeze, Megatron, and Barry Sanders dual sign speed flex. The Brady Patriot flex. The Mahomes black speed flex for the Chiefs. The Marshall Faulk chrome speed flex. The Ray Lewis purple chrome speed flex. I know you've got a Ray Lewis, Aaron. You don't have that Ray Lewis, though. That one is different. And then the Saquon Barkley green speed flex as well. Very, very clean here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. So rep personal coming up in the huddle up. And then maybe we'll get that cover boy quad knocked out. Like I said, you get the NFC South, Brady and Breeze double up. AFC East, Brady and Gronk double up. AFC West, Mahomes could double up with the LaDainian Tomlinson or Gates. You get 2 spots in the quad for $616. You can sweep Breeze, Brady, and Gronk. NFC South, AFC East, anywhere from $7,000 to $9,000 in autograph value, depending on the low end, the high end, who you're selling to, etc. But tons of value in that quad break for the cover boy. All right. I know they look at that spot, 619, Robbie. even if you win, or 616, even if you win one, it's going to be worth north of 616 most likely. If you win a Brady when it's worth around $3,000 or more, that 616 doesn't look so bad.
Nope.
And it's got 2 Bradys in the series, by the way.
Yes, it does.
Not just one Tom Brady. All right, what do we got here for the reps?
Oh, okay, that's right.
We got a headliner is what we have, Robbie.
Ooh.
Here's a guy that actually lost to Brady in Brady's first Super Bowl win, then had the heartbreaking loss to the Steelers as well. It's Hall of Famer, 2-time league MVP, from the grocery store to the Super Bowl to the Hall of Fame, Kurt Warner.
Nice.
Very, very clean replica helmet. Love me some Kurt Warner. Aaron Custer, pretty good. I got that for free in the SIG Club. You get one of the best quarterbacks ever. Love the Kurt Warner, man. Great with the Rams, great with the Cardinals. One of the best quarterbacks you would see in that era. One of the best prime quarterbacks, too. You know, obviously took a little while. He was a guy that went undrafted out of college, played arena ball, you know, was doing grocery work at Hy-Vee, got his chance. I think like 28, Robbie, was when he first got the start. And the rest is history for Kurt Warner. Nice job, Aaron.
That is correct.
Very, very nice.
16. Steven
So money well spent for Aaron Custer. We got some more orders coming in here. Stephen Plecky jumping in.
Get that
Got in
practice
that practice
squad
squad.
single. That's closed out.
So practice squad singles coming up, guys. Thank you, thank you. Let me drop that quad in, because you and I both know, Robbie, the way the break room works. It's got to be more than halfway there. Once the break is 3 or less to go, it goes pretty quickly. We got one spot in that quad. It'll go pretty quickly. So cover, boy, quad, 4 spots left. And then practice squad is coming up. Practice squad single. Go ahead and drop me a box number in the practice squad. Marisa, Kenneth, Nicholas, and Steven. I'll keep the Kurt Warner out for now. I don't know if he's going to survive the show, but one Hall of Fame quarterback next to another, Warner and Brady here in the break room. So I'll give you guys about 30 seconds on the number. 30 seconds, otherwise we'll let the wheel pick. NBA Finals about to tip off here tonight. We got Game 5. Who you got tonight, Robbie?
I'm gonna take Pacers. I think this
Pacers to win tonight?
This is a crucial game. I think Pacers win, and then they go back home and close it out.
Oh, Robbie's going upset on us.
Yeah,
Upset Pacers.
it's coming. It's happening.
I do think
It's happening.
the winner of this game wins the finals.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to say 7 games. I'm going to say the
No.
Thunder win tonight. Pacers win Game 6.
Oh.
The Thunder win Game 7. OKC, an 8.5, 9.5 point favorite, depending on where you're looking at in the books. But I think it's going to be a good game, no doubt, tonight. So Steven wants 19 in that practice squad. Thank you, Steven. All right. 19 coming up. Kenneth, Marisa, Nicholas, and Steven. 1-9 in our practice squad. 8 clicks. Good luck, good luck, good luck, guys. 19, the Joe Montana Chiefs number. Bears fan Stephen Plecky in the NFC North. He's got the NFC South as well. Looking for some box number mojo and closer mojo. Kenneth Stanton in the NFC East. Marisa Dombey, who's been red hot in the break room in the NFC West. We got Stephen Plecky, AFC North. Marisa's got the AFC South. Marisa's got the AFC East. And Nicholas Fama, you are in the AFC West, Nicholas. So practice squad, single coming up. Single and ready to mingle here in the break room. We're talking about practice, not the game. We're talking about practice. 19. Think we might have a slab card here, Robbie.
Oh, what?
We don't get those often, but it is a
No.
mixer in the practice squad. Could be anything. In this case, it's a Gem Mint 10 on this beautiful Hall of Fame mosaic card. How about Jim Kelly, the Hall of
There
Fame
you
quarterback? Only quarterback ever, and I do mean ever, to play in 4 straight Super Bowls. Beautiful, beautiful slab card. AFC East, it's Marisa, the starter magic, Robbie.
Starting magic.
Come on, Ricky.
Gotta love
Marisa
it.
Dombey, Jim Kelly.
Gotta love it.
One of those guys that everybody cheers for, had that battle with cancer and took down cancer. The great Bills legend, Jim Kelly. I mean, people often talk about those Bills teams, Robbie, but to get to 4 straight Super Bowls is a massive, and I do mean massive, accomplishment to get that done. Congrats, Marisa. A big time congrats on the Jim Kelly. Heck yeah, awesome. Congrats, says Jacom. Yes, indeed. Marisa,
Is that
the
right?
queen of the break room. What are you looking at? What are you trying to calculate?
Right now, there's 90 total threes. So 90 times 5, that's 450.
So far,
Ty's got 450 right now,
guaranteed.
so far.
But there's going to
With
be at
tonight.
least 2 more games.
With tonight and
Yes.
tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Or,
that's
I wouldn't say tomorrow, but tonight and then the next game.
game 6, Thursday.
But Ty, if you're out there, man, you've got some serious cash coming your way, buddy. Wow.
The money man, Ty Percival, got the cash money coming his way for that NBA series we ran recently. Thanks, boy, says Marisa. You're welcome, Marisa. You are very, very welcome.
Trust me, Ty, I'm keeping track. I'm writing. I got everything. Written
Yeah,
down.
no, Ty's got some money coming his way. He is going to be a happy camper. So, guys, what are we doing next? I'm going to do a top to bottom rundown. It's been a hot minute since we did one. I'm going to refresh the break page in its entirety. Give you guys all the options we got going on here, and they are very good. Now, I'll start with, the best break in the room right now. Oftentimes the most expensive things are the best things. This is the best thing in the room, hands down. We've done 1 box in the cover, boy, Robbie,
Yep.
and it was not a headline.
Nope.
It was
a hidden gem.
hidden gem.
Yes, it was.
24 boxes left. We got 10 photoed headliners and then 6 secondary. It's a 2 in 3 chance at a headliner, almost a 1 in 2 chance at a photoed headliner. That includes Drew Brees Speed Flex. Looking at a guy that was second all time in pass yards, passing touchdowns. Makes me think back to Brees and Brady, 5-6 years ago, whatever year it was. They were going back and forth for the passing and the touchdown and yard marks. 1 week Brady broke the mark, the next week Brees broke it, and they were going back and forth back then. Brady now first, Brees second all time in both pass yards and passing touchdowns. Said it earlier, the 2 best lines of all time on a dual sign speed flex. You will not find many dual signed Lions speed flexes of Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders. With the Monsters of the Motor City inscription, that is phenomenal right there. Tom Brady on the Patriots speed flex. The custom ripped speed flex, salute the service with the white coming out. We got the gold coming out. We got the visor, the white clip on there. This thing is worth $3,000 or more, depending on the buyer. It's the greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady. That is the best, most expensive thing you can get in the break room. A Tom Brady Rip Speed Flex. It is tough to top that. We do have another Brady in here, though. This is the Buccaneer Brady, NFC South hit. You can pair Brady and Breeze both. Retail value, Robbie. I know sometimes you can get these for a little bit less, but not much less. Retail value for a Brady Authentic, $2,700. That is insane. Wow. Rob Gronkowski, Madden 17 cover athlete. Brady's #1 pass catcher ever. Also, talking about Deion Sanders earlier getting, more notoriety, getting more famous. You cannot turn the TV on and not see Gronk.
Nope.
He's on all the commercials, whether it's, Papa John's or ARP. He's everywhere. Terrific guy on Fox TV as well, Rob Gronkowski.
Right? He's been trying to get that veterans discount for a long time.
Yes, he has. Troy Polamalu, he was on the Madden cover with Larry Fitzgerald, the beautiful Rave Authentic, one of the best safeties ever. The second most expensive autograph in the break room. And it's like 1 and 1A, and they're by far the two most expensive, Brady and Mahomes. You get a custom Mahomes Speed Flex like this one, the black helmet, the Chiefs Kingdom, the chromed out Mahomes, the silver face mask. We got the bumpers. This thing is in the ballpark of $3,000 as well. Maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, depending on who you're going to. But in that ballpark, the 2-time league MVP, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, the one guy chasing Brady right now, Patrick Mahomes. Marshall. I believe Madden 03 cover. He's a former MVP, a 3-time Offensive Player of the Year on that beautiful chrome with the yellow face mask, yellow visor. One of the best dual threat running backs of all time. Ray Lewis Chrome Speed Flex, the purple visor. Beautiful, beautiful lid. Most tackles ever. My favorite Madden game ever, Madden 05 with Ray Lewis. And then, of course, the guy in the most current Madden cover, Saquon Barkley, on that Eagles Chrome Speed Flex. You get a Brady and a Gronk. I mentioned Brady worth around $3,000. You tack on the Gronk. We're looking at in the ballpark of $4,000. Again, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, but about $4,000 in value if you win both in the double or the quad. Drew Brees Speed Flex, Brady Authentic, same deal, around $4,000, give or take, in that double or quad. Get him a Mahomes Speed Flex, tacking it on a Tomlinson or a Gates lid. Again, looking at close to $4,000 in value combined. Secondary headliners include Devontae Adams, which could pair with Marshall Faulk. LaDainian Tomlinson, I mentioned, pairs with the Gates and the Mahomes. Urlacher pairs with the Lions here. I've got A.J. Green, could be AFC North, pairing with the Polamalu. And then Bruce Smith. Look at that quad break. Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, Bruce Smith. All 3 helmets with 1 spot in the quad in the AFC East. So that is a loaded series. 7 speed flexes left. We have not pulled a single headliner, photoed, or secondary. 25 boxes left. 10 photoed headliners and 6 secondary headliners in the cover boy.
4 to go in that double box practice squad, folks. 4 to go in that.
That's coming up as well soon. Speaking of double ups, I'll give you guys some double up options. How about Jordan Love Authentic, which could pair with the Justin Jefferson jersey in the NFC North. We have ourselves, how about this? Bo Jackson Authentic, Shannon Sharp Authentic. Those two combined, Robbie, $1,000, north of $1,000 in value. Get them for less than $100.
$100? That's it?
$100. Actually,
sign me up.
I think it's $96, even better.
Less than $100.
Maybe
Still
100
sign
with
me up.
tax. So
Still sign me up.
About $100.
$96 today's money. Back then is like couch money. Like $96 in the couch cushions is easily found. Back then it was like I was lucky to find like a $5 bill. I was like, I hit the payday if I was lucky to find a $10 bill. Like I would be like running over to the nearest corner store, buying all the candy with all that $10 I found.
Little Robbie.
Oh.
Lil Robbie, as they say. So, guys, Polamalu Authentic still left in here. We got the Mike Evans Authentic as well. Mentioned Jordan Love, Bo Jackson. Mentioned Bruce Smith. Emmitt Smith on a football. LaShawn McCoy, secondary headliner. Steve Largent, 10 in 22 chance at a headliner in the read option practice squad. Let's get that done. 6 boxes left in the QB room. 3 headliners total. 3-time league MVP. The most consecutive starts ever, Brett Favre on that clean slate. And then 2 secondary headliners. You can pair Brett Favre with J.J. McCarthy, who's playing great in camp, is what Vikings Nation is saying, Robbie. Then we got Phil Simms, Super Bowl champion with the Giants, plus 3 other quarterbacks. Every box in the QB room is an authentic. Every box is a quarterback. 5 boxes left in the diamonds. We have a 60% chance at a headliner. NFL's all-time tackle leader, 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis on the alternate Raven Authentic. Maybe the GOAT corner, one of the best return guys ever, Deion Primetime Sanders right here on the beautiful Cowboys Lunar Speed Flex. Alvin Kamara, secondary headliner, 2, 3, and 5 chance at a headliner in those diamonds. Vault is down to just 7 boxes left, 3 headliners and 2 vault keys. That includes the best running back of his generation, Derrick Henry, my preseason pick for Offensive Player of the Year this year. Talking about Eric Dickerson's record. I know we're talking about Saquon. Derrick Henry had more than 1,900 yards last year. He's always an option for, 2,100, 2,200 yards. This dude could do it. LaDainian Tomlinson, the second most rushing touchdowns ever, single season rushing touchdown record holder. Then we have Drake London, one of the best young receivers, 4th in receiving yards last year, secondary headliner in that vault. Got a spot ticket now in that Cover Boy single. Can't miss, has 6 boxes left. 6 boxes left, Robbie. And we have at least, at the absolute minimum, 6 Hall of Famers. We got 3 of them on the Air Coryell jersey. Dan Fouts, the quarterback. Kellen Winslow, the tight end. And Charlie Joyner, the wide receiver. We have a secondary headliner, Sterling Sharp. Recently got in the Hall of Fame. 3-time Super Bowl champion, Michael Irvin. And then Randy Moss on that beautiful slate for the Vikings. Talking about maybe the best prime receiver, him and Megatron. And then obviously Jerry Rice, the most great years total. But prime career, the best of the best. Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson, different. So we got ourselves still left in the jersey break. We're down to 8 boxes left, 5 headliners left. Mike Ditka, Fred Warner, Drew Brees, Jamar Chase, and a secondary Deshaun Jackson. Then surprisingly, Diamond Single still 8 to go. $96 potentially for a Deion Sanders Speed Flex. That is really, really good. We do have a practice squad double that just sold out, I'm seeing, Robbie. Is that correct?
Yep. It's already up for you.
So practice squad doubles coming up while we did all that. It's coming up right now, Jacom. Practice squad double. It is Sean Posey, Marisa Dombey, Zachary Erickson, Joey Poe, Dan Scapetta, and Marisa Dombey. I know what Marisa wants. The Jordan Love. She's the Packer fan, Robbie.
Yes, she is. Looking for something.
Get your quarterback. Practice squad double number 3. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. We're talking about practice here in the break room. 17-12 OKC early on in the finals game tonight. Oh, look at that. Jalen Williams has 6 points already. I have his over tonight, Robbie.
Oh.
So Jalen Williams balling here early. Let's see what I had. I had Jalen Williams over 21.5 and Tyrese Halliburton over 16.5. Little 2-legger tonight. Good luck, peeps, says Jacom. Good luck, guys. Drop me those numbers. Otherwise, we'll go to the wheel here. So far, Wheel's been given some fillers early.
Yes, they have.
Marisa Reddy with 1 and 29. Thank you, Marisa.
All right.
We'll get 1 and 29 off the ticker. This is in the practice squad. Excellent. Who wants that quad break in the cover, boy? 2 Brady's, Robbie, and a Mahomes? That's in only 25 boxes. Only 24 are left in that one, too. So I'll get the randomizing. We'll start with 129 next. Let's get you guys randomized here for the practice squad double. Practice squad double. Still got 39 people watching across the break room. A lot of eyeballs. Should be a lot of orders here. All right, Marisa, you got the NFC North. Right in the spot for the love. We got Dan Scapetta in the NFC South. Zachary Erickson in the NFC East. Sean Posey in the NFC West. Joey Poe, AFC North. Marisa Dombie, AFC South. Marisa's got the AFC East, and Dan Scapetta. Dan the Man's got the AFC West. We'll start with box 1 here. Uno. Man, we've had some surprises today in the practice squad, Robbie.
Oh.
Normally, minis, jerseys, authentics.
Yeah.
Earlier, we had a slab card. Now we got a physical football here.
All right.
And this happens all the time in the break room. We bring up a player, maybe a player we don't even bring up often, and we Beetlejuiced it. And you were talking about linebacker duos, Urlacher and Briggs. We see a lot of Urlacher, not as much Briggs. Well, here he is, Lance Briggs.
Hey, there you go.
The 7-time Pro Bowler, terrific Bears
right.
linebacker, Packer fan Marisa Dombie.
Yeah.
Snagging the bear hit right there, Lance Briggs.
That's a nice. I love the footballs, man.
Right? Very
love the
cool football
footballs.
with the silver ink.
I got the I wouldn't say all white. It's the half white and half brown Saquon on the Giants with all the Super Bowls. I got the DJ Moore
Okay.
bear one like that too. I got the what's the dolphin one? Oh, the Tyreek Hill dolphin one.
Nice.
So those, I mean, I love the footballs because again, these are something that are just easily to display on the mantle or just wherever you guys are just displaying your stuff at. Again, if you're doing podcasting, those are things are easy to use for, fill in spots for a backdrop
Sure.
and stuff like that. That's why I talk about Funko Pops. Funko Pops I love Funko Pops because again, when I'm doing my podcast, it's stuff I can put in the back
Mini
to just
helmets, too, make some
fill the
room.
gaps and stuff
Yeah.
like that. They're fun.
Steven says, sup, y'all. Here's what's up, Steven. You're an Eagles fan. We have the best current Eagle, the Madden cover athlete of 2026, Chrome Speed Flex, Saquon Barkley, right there in the cover, boy, for as little as $154. That lid worth about 10 times that, give or take. Come and get that Saquon, Steven. That's what's up. All the headliners left in the cover, boy. Only 25 boxes, 16 headliners, 10 are photoed. We pulled one box, and it was not a headliner. That's what's up tonight. The Sick Cover Boy series. That's what's up. That's what's up. As we say here in the break room. That's what's up. So one more box coming up. That'll go next to my Largent ball, says Marisa. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Proud owner of the Steve Largent football. I like getting a mix of everything. Obviously, the Authentics are my favorite as well. It's the best stuff, but you get in the practice squad, you might get an authentic. Could be a mini, could be a jersey, could be a football, could be a slab card. You get a mix of everything. All right, we got ourselves a terrific young receiver out of Florida. Obviously, Deebo Samuel's no more. And Ricky Pearsall could be the new Deebo Samuel in San Fran. Very, very nice jersey. Terrific young superstar. Sean Posey, Ricky Pearsall. The iconic red 49er jersey. It's just such an iconic jersey for the Niners.
Oh, yeah. The all red ones.
Uh-huh.
Love the classic all red ones for 49ers.
Cool, says Marisa. Yes, indeed. Very, very cool. So we'll get that written up for Sean. And that's, by the way, Robbie, I said in the practice squad, 10 headliners and 22 boxes. It's now 10 headliners and 20 boxes. We just skipped a couple more headliners with 2 and more filler hits coming out. Of course, Jacama's a Niner fan, likes it, says, man, that's sweet, congrats. Yes, sir. Very sweet indeed on the Ricky Pearsall jersey. There we go,
Now
Sean.
we're in 6 to go in that single cover boy.
All right, so we're moving, guys. Let me guess, Steven Manzello got in there?
No, Tom Kaz and Kenneth.
Shout out to Tom Kaz and Kenneth. Thank you, guys. Oh, you have him on an authentic lid, says Jacom Ricky Pearsall. Just need him on a jersey. Well, hey, Ricky Pearsall will be in a lot of our series. It may not be a photoed name, but another item that's really good in that, and more section. The hidden gems, as Robbie calls them. They are gems, no doubt about that.
Yes, they are.
Tons of gems here in the UA Live Break Room. So keep those orders rolling, guys. Let's keep having fun here tonight. Let's keep having that fun. So 23-14 Thunder early. Of course, this is the NBA. That's nothing that the Pacers can't come back from, but definitely a nice start for Oklahoma City here in the NBA Finals. We'll be tracking that tonight, as well as all of our awesome breaks, Robbie. A lot of great breaks tonight. I'm a little surprised the cover boy's not moving a little bit more than it is. But it is going right now. 5 to go in the single. So that's got the most traction right now. Cover boy single. 5 spots to go. Got a question for the customers, Robbie. This is the 2 questions for you guys, actually.
Sure.
So maybe let me preface this question by saying, like, maybe other than Brady and Mahomes, what do you guys most want to see in the series? Because we have some stuff that's kind of unique. I've never seen a Calvin Johnson and a Barry Sanders dual signed, speed flex, the 2 greatest Lions ever. That Ray Lewis, like, I might have seen that one, but only a handful of times. Usually, I'm a fan of color contrast, Robbie. But the all-purple chrome with the purple face mask, the purple visor, that doesn't need any contrast.
Nope.
It is perfect just the way it is. So what do you guys most want to see in this Madden series? Is there something that really, really catches your eye? Kind of your favorite lids in here? Maybe list Brady and Mahomes. But those are the, as we call them, no-brainers. Besides Brady and Mahomes, what else do you guys have your eyes on here in the Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room? Because I know it's a standard one, but I just love the inscriptions. The monsters of the Motor City, Megatron, Barry Sanders, 2 electric guys on a dual-signed Lion speed flex.
I find that very offensive.
Oh, because it's a Bears fan?
Yeah, they're trying to take our little saying. We're the monsters of the Midway. They're trying to come in here and say that they're the monsters of the Motor City. No.
That's fair, Robbie.
No.
Look, as a Bears fan, that's a fair take.
We're a part of. Well,
I'll say this.
what is Detroit considered? Is that like the Ohio Valley? Like we're the Midwest. Is Ohio considered like?
Well, Detroit's in Michigan. That's Midwest too.
Oh, so it is the
Midwest.
Okay,
yeah.
so they are the. Oh yeah, we're the mid.
Look, I'm a sucker for alliteration. Alliteration, monsters of the Midway, monsters of the Motor City.
No.
I can see why you'd be offended.
Nope.
Personally, I'm not offended because I think I like it. We can have multiple monsters. I mean, literally the athleticism for Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders, monstrous like Robbie.
It's true.
But hey, there's probably plenty of Lion fans that love it.
We got one right here in the room.
Aaron Custer?
No.
Oh, you're talking about our new Alex Neatling, our new guy.
Alex.
Alex
Knightley.
Alex would love to get this helmet. Unfortunately, Robbie, he works here. So he's not eligible for this awesome, awesome lid. But all you guys are. So other than that, though, I mean, Mahomes and Brady are obvious answers. I love the Saquon. This is the black and green chrome speed flex with the silver visor, the green, actually silver face mask, green visor, Robbie. That helmet is, to me, personally, kind of perfect, if you ask me. Green visor is my second favorite, but that lid just, it works. That's the best way to put it. This helmet works.
Yep.
The Saquon Barkley. So my other question for you guys is, do you guys still play Madden? If so, what's your favorite version? Do you guys believe in the Madden curse? Because the year they put Megatron on the cover, he had the 1,900 receiving yards. So Calvin Johnson broke the Madden curse. They put Brady on the Madden cover twice. He won Super Bowls after that, Robbie.
Yes, he did.
So I think Brady is an example of a guy that didn't have the Madden curse. Calvin Johnson didn't have the Madden curse. I mean, Patrick Mahomes hasn't had the Madden curse. I mean, he won a Super Bowl right after he got put on the Madden cover. So not everybody gets cursed, Robbie. These guys here are so good that they haven't been cursed. But what do you guys think? You guys believe in the Madden curse? What helmets do you guys like in here? And are you still playing Madden? Do you have the Madden 26, perhaps? Are you going to get Madden 26 when it comes out? Because I think my last Madden game I have, I believe, Robbie, might be Madden 06 with McNabb. I know 05 I have is my favorite with Ray Lewis.
Oh, wow. There's only 3 people.
What, that have been on the cover twice?
Well, no.
Twice or
3
more?
people have been on the cover without getting injured, but had success after being.
Well, I looked at this earlier. This is just, again, according to them, 3 really success stories, right? Megatron, Brady, and what was the other one?
No, not Brady. Breeze and Patrick twice. 20 and 22.
So Breeze, by the way, right there on that speed flex. So, yeah, I mean, some guys are above curses. You're talking about, Patrick Mahomes, probably going to be the second best quarterback ever, maybe the best. Brady's the best right now. Breeze, arguably top 5 all time.
Richard Sherman did it. Madden 15. Sherman had a great season after being on the cover of Madden 15.
He could be in the
Seahawks reached the Super Bowl.
Yeah, so there's some guys that were not necessarily cursed.
Lamar Jackson on Madden 21. Jackson didn't reach the same heights as his MVP season, but he still had a strong year and remained healthy.
He had a great year last year, too.
And then Josh Allen, Madden 24.
So there you go. So the Madden curse, maybe it's a thing of the past. This cover boy quad will be a thing of the past, Robbie. Now 2 to go in the quad.
Yep.
2 to go. Just wait till Scott Deans gets in here. And this break room will be shut down. That lottery series earlier today, now a lot of folks waited. Scott Deans got in here and he took over. I know Moses Cohen got in. Moses is also really, really lucky right now. I believe he won the Brady Speed Flex for the drawing in the lottery series.
Look at you.
I think I heard that correctly. So 2 to go in that quad, 4 to go in that single. Once the quad goes, once the single goes, Robbie, we're going to be looking at, just like that, only 19 boxes left. We've done 1. We're at 24 to go. We knock out the quad, that's 20. Knock out the single, that's 19. And then after that, it's really quick. Because 15 is usually about the magic number. But when we get to about 15, 16, 17, they go quick. So let me drop that quad link in for you guys in the cover boy. Here's the cover boy quad number 1. 2 spots left. Who's going to get them? And keep in mind, Robbie, the Brady in this series, the Mahomes in this series, just want to clarify, they're not, let me say this again, not a bonus prize. So you can get the Brady or the Mahomes in the very next box we do. In fact, you can get them both potentially if you have multiple spots in the break. Quad is done, says Chris Leon.
Yes, he did.
All right, thank you, Chris. Knocking out that quad box, you the man. We appreciate you, Christopher Leon, for getting our quad knocked out. Thank you, sir. So cover boy quad number 1. Go ahead and drop me 4 box numbers, guys. 4 box numbers. Moses has 5 and 16. Thank you, sir. Need 2 more. So 6 to 14. Actually, 6 to 15 and then 17 to 25. All right, who's got 2 more numbers? 2 more numbers for the quad. Quadruple the boxes. Quadruple the fun here in the UA Live Break Room. Okay, so 6 and 13 for Moses. All right. So 5, 6, 13, and 16, Robbie.
All right.
So get 6 off there as well. And then 13 coming off the ticker as well. Thank you, Moses, for the 4 numbers, putting us at just 20 boxes to go. Only a 25-box series. This will go fast. Todd Reese, Rob Barnett, Fred Bowich, F. Bianca Musico, Moses Cohen, Josh Rouser, Christopher Leon, all in the quad break. 8 clicks on the way. Good luck, guys. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, Christopher Leon's got the NFC North and the NFC South. Josh Rouser in the NFC East. F. Bianca Musico in the NFC West. We got Todd Reese in the AFC North. Moses Cohen in the AFC South. Fred Bowich, AFC East. And Rob Burnett, you've got the AFC West.
Okay, 5.
4 numbers.
So 5, 6, 13, and 16, correct?
5, 6, 13, and 16. Yes, sir. Thank you, Robbie. So all those numbers coming up. We have as many as 4 speed flexes coming up. We have a pretty good chance at a headliner. 10 photoed, 6 secondary, 16 in 24 chance, or 2 and 3 chance at a headliner here in this break. Actually, I can give you these boxes right now. Here's the Lance Briggs as well, sir. Thank you, Robbie. All right, so we'll get started with 5 first. Robbie will get the other 4, but I don't want to wait longer. I want to flex, guys. Want to flex here in the break room. So what do we got here inside box 5? Ooh, I can see a visor, which is usually a very good sign. I see a visor. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you do not wait. Right off the bat, second box in the series. How about the best quarterback in the game today? Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs Kingdom Speed Flex. We got the silver chrome. We got Lamar Hunt, LH on the back. We have the silver face mask, the silver visor. This helmet in the ballpark of give or take $3,000. Rob Burnett just got it for just over $600. 4 to 5 times his value. Rob Burnett, the 2-time league MVP, the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, the best quarterback in the game today, Patrick Mahomes. Very, very nice. Very, very nice for Mahomes. Rob Burnett. Yeah, you are definitely complaining, Moses, but it's what you do, my man. There's always going to be something in the AFC South. So you know that very well. You've been in the break room long enough, Moses. Whether it's photoed or secondary, you know very well there is an AFC South hit. It may not be photoed. You see the graphic, but there is definitely something in the AFC South. It just might be the Anmore section, Robbie, right?
Correct.
That might be the case. So, you know, for the veterans that asked that question, they know very well. Yes, there's definitely something in the AFC South. Yes, Moses. It's not photoed, it's not secondary, but there is definitely an AFC South hit in the series. Every single division is in every single series. It just may not always be a photoed headliner. We are actually trying to help out the customers. They've spoken about the AFC South. I know we have a couple of series coming up, Robbie, where we're giving AFC South hits to non-traditional hits. We're just discussing before the show. We're going to have a dual-signed Sterling and Shannon Sharp helmet, and we're going to call it an AFC South hit to keep the people happy. But yes, early in the series, only 2 boxes in, Moses. There's definitely something left in the AFC South. 100% on that. Beautiful helmet, Rob. Patrick Mahomes. Beautiful, beautiful helmet. Maybe something like an Eddie George could be in there. He's been on the Madden cover, Robbie. Would be an excellent everything else hit. Eddie George. Chris Johnson could be AFC South. Trevor Lawrence, tons of AFC South hits that could be in that and more section. Obviously, we'll rather get you guys 2 Bradys than have the AFC South represented in every, headliner spot, right? All right, what do we got here? What do we got here? 6 is next. Cover boy, 6 is next. Another authentic lid, Robbie. Do we have another headliner here? Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Tripod Todd Reese. You got the rival team. He's a big-time Bengal fan. Here's the Troy Polamalu rave with the yellow lid right there. Former Defensive Player of the Year, Pro Football Hall of Famer, one of the best safeties ever, Todd Reese with Troy Polamalu. So headliners are coming now, Robbie, in this quad.
You warned them, folks. You warned them, Con. This is the best time to jump in, and they're missing out. They are missing out.
16 and 24 chance at a headliner. So really good odds in here entering the break. It is now a 14 and 26. Very good odds at a headliner. Marisa was hoping for him. That's okay, Marisa. There will be more Polomalus. If you like this helmet, Marisa, we have the exact same one in the practice squad, Robbie. For as little as $48.
Yep.
So we do have this exact same helmet in the practice squad break. All right. Get this one put up here. 2 more boxes coming up, guys, in our quad box break. Uh-oh. Was hoping for a Bengal. Hey, you got a win, though, Tripod Todd. Good trade bait, the Steeler item. Got a heavy one coming up. Heavy one coming up. What could we have in here, Robbie? I can feel a visor already. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. She's on fire today. F. Bianca Musico. Marshall Falk on the 2-tone Chrome Speed Flex. That is absolutely stunning with the yellow visor, yellow face mask. That's the NFC West. Bianca Musico, the 3-time Offensive Player of the Year, former Super Bowl champion, a league MVP. Very nice on the Marshall Falk. That is clean.
Oh, yes,
very clean.
It is nice.
I think, Robbie, we could probably just keep flexes up. We'll put the Brady away from the earlier show. Let's keep the rave up for now, actually. We'll keep the Polamalu, but the Warner rep,
Yeah,
I know it's not going to feature in the video. You can kind of get ahead with that one. I love this one. I love this helmet. I love the player. I love the look of it. Wow, that's awesome. Congrats, says Jacan. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is very awesome on Marshall. Madden cover, I believe, 03 for Marshall Falk. So, makes sense. All right, the 4th box in the cover, boy. 16 coming up. 4th box in the cover, boy. All of these are authentic lids. All right, Robbie. Another cloth bag. You know what that means. Oh,
Another
my
headliner.
God. This is why you guys don't wait. Take notes, folks. Don't wait. Tom Brady salutes the service. Speed Flex. Number 12 on the back. The USA flag on the back. We have the RIP Speed Flex with the STS on the front. That is the AFC East. Fred Bowidge, 1 spot in the break. $600. This lid worth 5 times or more about that. Great box calls indeed, Moses. You're welcome, everyone. He says, you did it, buddy.
Yeah.
Called out the heat. Great job, Fred, on the Tom Brady Speed Flex. Now, there is one more Brady in here, by the way, guys. There is one more Brady in the cover, boy. That is a Buccaneer Brady. Very, very cool break. 4 headliners in the quad break for the cover boy. They are very much appreciated, says Tripod Todd. Holy cow, that's crazy, Omaji. Congrats, says Jacom. And this is, again, guys, case in point, learning experience. If you like something in the break room, go for it. Don't wait. You miss out on the headliners, and you have regrets. All four headliners in that quad break. Still got some headliners left. Another Brady left. And we still have 6 speed flexes left, Robbie. 7, no, actually 5 speed flexes, excuse me. That includes a lot of awesome names like the Drew Brees speed flex, like the Calvin Johnson, Barry Sanders dual sign speed flex, like the Ray Lewis chrome flex, the Saquon Barkley two-tone green and black flex. Only 20 boxes left, folks. You guys know what to do. If that break wasn't a learning experience, Robbie, I don't know what is going to be the learning experience. Because while the good things are out there, get them while they're hot. So let's get that single done as well in the cover boy. Let's get the next double done. Get the next quad done. This series is loaded. And I know Mahomes and Brady are obviously big dogs, but in my opinion, at least aesthetically, Robbie, I'm a chrome guy. I think Ray Lewis and Saquon Barkley are the 2 best looking lids in the series. I think Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders, because of who they are, those are, 2 autographs on 1 lid. Christopher Leon says the single is done. Thank you, Christopher. So that'll be the cover boy single number 2 coming up. Thank you, Chris. Cover boy single number 2. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. If you like something, don't hesitate. He or she who hesitates is lost. Put this Brady next to the other Brady, Robbie. It's a Brady kind of day here in the break room. Brady kind of day, man. Ultimate autographs. Actually, you could probably put the other Brady away.
I am. I'm just going to.
Yeah, you're going to take your time, but we'll do the Brady from this show. And then box 24 from Chris. Thank you, Chris. 24 is there. The Mamba box, 2-4. Kobe, as they say, Robbie. Kobe. So this will put us at 19 to go. This does go quick. One thing I know about this single box break, we have 5 speed flexes. We absolutely cannot pull all 5 speed flexes in this break. It is physically impossible, as they say. So the 3rd cover boy actually already here. So it is the 3rd cover boy. That's my bad.
Second.
The 2nd cover boy, second cover boy. I don't know why this says cover boy. Oh, there it is. Okay. I think it dragged over somewhere else, but that's okay. I see it right there. Cover boy 2, Tom Kozic, Kenneth Stanton, Jose Gallegos, Marisa Dombey, Karen Reagan, and Christopher Leon in the house. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. The best customers in the business here at UA. All righty. 2-4. Tom down to Christopher. Let's have some fun, guys. 8 clicks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, Christopher Leon has the NFC North and the NFC South. Kenneth Stanton has the NFC East. Karen Reagan, the NFC West. Tom Kozic, AFC North. Marisa Dombey, AFC South. Jose Gallegos, AFC East. And Christopher Leon in the AFC West. 24, Robbie. 24. I call it the Jack Bauer box. 2-4. Show me something good, guys. We got 48 of you guys watching across all 3 platforms. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. A lot of eyeballs tonight. Decent amount of orders, of course. Busy show, but let's get busier. I want to be even busier here tonight. Feels like another heavy box, 24. Feels like another heavy one, Robbie. We are on a headliner run here.
Yes, we are.
Do we have another one is the question. It's definitely an authentic lid. No doubt about that. Definitely an authentic lid. This one not a headliner, though. A good one, though. That and more section. It is Keon Coleman on the Buffalo Bills authentic. That is Jose Gallegos in the AFC East. Very talented young receiver. Reports out of Bills minicamp. This dude looks good. He's faster. He's stronger. I look for a big year, too, with the MVP Josh Allen, Keon Coleman. By the way, we did just pull the beautiful Polamalu, but Trip Star, we do have a sick Polamalu Rave Authentic in the practice squad. Get this for as little as $48 a spot. One of the best safeties ever, Troy Polamalu, practice squad authentic. That is the one photoed Steeler I see, Robbie. But we know very well there could be other Steelers hanging out in the break room.
Correct.
You know, the Anmore section could be all sorts of Steelers in the room. So sportsbooks are crazy now when they're putting up lines out what the first pitch of the game will be. Of course, it's all about money, Den McKeon. They're going to put out as many bets as they possibly can. Cool, congrats, says Jacom. Nice was hoping for Gronk, but a win's a win. Yeah, Jose, Gronk. Good news, Gronk is still there. You can get the Gronk the next go around here in the break room. Rob Gronkowski, very much still available in this awesome, awesome series. So now we're down to, what is that? 19 left, Robbie. 19 left, and we got ourselves 12 total headliners in the series. 12 headliners, 6 of them are photoed for the cover boy. And 5 speed flexes left. Breeze, Lions dual sign, Ray Lewis, Saquon, and then actually 4 flexes, excuse me. Plus a Brady authentic, though, as good as a speed flex, no doubt. So I would say let's run this back, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't see why we shouldn't. That's the beauty about a series with 2 Bradys. You pull one, there's one left, Robbie, right?
Correct.
There's
Correct.
another Brady, the Bucks Brady. The Drew Brees still out there on the speed flex. I love the Saquon. I love that helmet. I still love, by the way, the purple Ray Lewis chrome, too. That's one to see. No doubt about that. The purple Ray Lewis. Very, very clean. Lions dual sign flex. Still out there. The Drew Brees flex. Come and get him, guys. Come and get him. Only 19 boxes left. And then all the secondary headliners left, too, by the way. Devontae Adams, LaDainian Tomlinson, Brian Urlacher, Antonio Gates, AJ Green, Bruce Smith. All those awesome autographed items ready for you guys to win in the break room tonight. I'm pumped, man. I know we have some Eagle fans in the chat. Obviously looking for Saquon Barkley. That, in my opinion, Robbie, is any Eagles fan's dream. A Saquon Barkley chrome. For all the Brady fans, a second Brady. If you're just a Patriot fan or Rob Gronkowski, we should run this back. The Cover Boy Authentic Helmet Series. We should most definitely run this back tonight. I like the series. I like the graphic. I like the idea. You know, with the Madden cover getting released recently. Saquon Barkley. 2026, number 26 on the Madden cover. They invented his move, Robbie. The backwards hurdle is now in the Madden game because of Saquon.
I saw that.
And that is super cool, if you ask me. I mean, I can't believe that, too. It's one of those plays where it's straight out of a video game, Robbie. To have the presence of mind to backwards hurdle during a live football game, to me, is just outrageous.
No, it's something. It's something.
Something we've never seen before.
It tells you a lot about his athleticism. Athleticism. I can't even say the damn word.
And he's not afraid to try it,
No.
too. A lot of guys wouldn't have the guts to try it, but not Saquon. He's game for anything. So who wants a Saquon Barkley in the break room tonight? Saquon Barkley Chrome Speed Flex could be yours, guys, for as little as $154. Other series, let's see, what are we close on right now? 4 to go in the QB room, all quarterback series. 6 to go in that practice squad single. So get that as well. I know we had a couple of people asking earlier. We have a Steeler fan asking about what's left. Palamalu. We have a Packer fan in the room. A Jordan Love authentic in here. It tells you guys what the helmets are. So Bruce Smith is a rep. The rest of the photoed helmets are all authentics in the series. So get authentics for as low as $48, Robbie, in that practice squad.
Come and get it.
Come and get it.
Come and get it. It's for you guys.
Also, Packer fans, for $159, 6 boxes left. We got a Brett Favre in the QB room, right? It's awesome. 3 headliners total in the final 6 boxes, including 3-time MVP Brett Favre. And then Cowboy fans we mentioned, Robbie. There's only 5 boxes left in the diamonds.
That's it.
6 to go in the double.
That's it.
Singles wide open.
Come and get it.
Deion Sanders Speed Flex in the final 5 boxes.
I know I want Deion.
That's worth over $1,000. Maybe the GOAT corner. One of the best returners ever. Only guy with more return touchdowns than him. Obviously, our guy, Devin Hester in Chicago. So that's out there. Plus the Ray Lewis, Alvin Kamara with only 5 boxes left in the diamonds. So just got to start the next QB room. Got to start the next diamond, and the rest will follow.
Yes.
Any Eagle fans, Raven fans, Lion fans, Saint fans, or Tom Brady fans? That Tom Brady helmet, Robbie, with the exception of the Brady Speed Flex and maybe the Mahomes Speed Flex, and granted, we pulled both. Right now, the most expensive item in the break room, the Tom Brady Buccaneer Authentic. You go to a retail site like Fanatics.com, Robbie, they'll charge you $2,700 for a Brady Authentic. So you win this in this break, less than $200 for the greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady. Brady on the Bucks too, man. You know, joins a new team, new organization. When you're older than 40 and you're starting from scratch, basically, that's pretty impressive, man. What Brady did with the Bucks, winning that Super Bowl, very, very impressive run for the GOAT. He knocked out, by the way, in back-to-back-to-back runs. Knocks out Brady. Brady knocks out Breeze and the Saints. Then he knocks out Rodgers and the Packers.
Oh, yeah.
Then he gets my guy, Patrick Mahomes, in the Super Bowl. So knocking out those 3 quarterbacks, 3 top 10 guys ever, maybe 3 top 6 guys for me, back-to-back-to-back. Brady beats Breeze, his team did, Rodgers and Mahomes. Such an iconic run for the GOAT. So let's get that Brady. By the way, get the Brady and the Breeze in the double box break. Get them both. Speaking of playoffs, Robbie, the Saints have 10 playoff wins. Breeze has 9 of them. You know what the talk is going to this season? People are saying the New Orleans Saints are the worst team in the league.
Really?
This team were division winners. One of the worst. Some are saying Saints, some say Giants, some say Browns. But there's some that are saying this could be a team fighting for the first overall pick. Now, when Breeze was quarterback there, even an aging Drew Brees had that Saints team in the playoffs contending. Talk about a franchise missing a franchise player, Drew Brees. They miss him badly. And I do mean badly, Drew Brees. Badly missed by the Saints. Not the biggest guy, not the tallest guy. Doesn't look like a great quarterback. But man, he is one of the all-time greats, Drew Brees, on that clean Saints speed flex. So, folks, 40 of you guys watching, let me know where you want to head. What do you guys want to break next? It's been a nice show tonight. It's been a busy day in the break room. Where do you guys want to head next? I'll drop the QB room, Robbie. I think we could do a QB room. 4 to go in that single.
I thought you said have we? No, we haven't.
QB room. I think we can do one of those. QB room single, 4 spots left.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, Brett Favre.
It's on the menu.
All the Packer fans out there got to see Brett Favre, right? Green Bay Packer fan. That's as good as it gets for a Packer fan. Brett Favre lid. Very tough to top. Otherwise, so far in the NBA Finals tonight, 47-34 Thunder leading in the second quarter. Good news for a guy, Ty Percival. We have 11 threes already, Robbie, and it's still the first half.
Really?
So adding on to the gift card for Ty.
Yeah.
Yeah, other big news tonight, Den McKeon is asking. This is coming up, I believe, in about 30 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Shohei Ohtani back on the mound, Robbie.
Yeah.
He'll be pitching his first game since 2023. One thing I know about the all-time greats, like the Brady we have in this beautiful Cover Boy series, Ohtani is safe to say Robbie's an all-time great. I think he's going to pitch great tonight. I really do. I think they're going to limit him. Maybe he throws 5 innings, something like 6-7 strikeouts, maybe 1 run allowed. I think he'll pitch then, and I think he'll get the win tonight. Ohtani's very hard to hit. I know he hasn't pitched in a while, but
yeah, I was gonna say I think he's gonna be a little rusty.
You think he'll be rusty?
I think they're gonna get to him.
I go the opposite. I think the other team isn't gonna have the tape on him. They won't be ready for it. I think it'll be a Ohtani very good outing.
Here's a question
short
also
outing,
to the
though.
fact that no one's seen him pitch, so nobody's gonna know what he's going to do. Like,
Yeah.
is he on pace or not pace, but is he scheduled to do only 3 innings? Or is it
Yeah, we don't know.
Is it as the innings go by, does Dave Roberts go up to him like, hey, are you good for another inning? Are you good for another inning?
I don't know whether it's going to be 3 or 4 or 5, Robbie. I don't think he's going to pitch long.
No,
But
I don't. Yeah, that's
if
what
he
I'm
can
saying.
keep the pitch count down, get the 5 innings so they get him a win, maybe. I would be shocked if he pitched in the 6th inning. I'll put it that
That's
way.
what I'm saying.
I would be shocked.
You don't want to, with that type of injury that he's coming off, you don't want to just, throw him in there and have him pitch 6 innings and then the arm gets tired or something happens.
It's a playoff move. They're going to pitch him. He'll take a few starts off here and there.
Oh,
low
yeah.
pitch count.
Yeah.
He'll be pitching those 6-7 innings when the playoffs start.
Oh yeah, I was
They just
gonna
wanna
say
get him warmed up for
This
the
is like
playoffs.
you just took the words out of my mouth. This is like a warm up for him, just to kind of get an idea of, okay, I've done rehab, I feel good. This is where I'm at in the middle, in the season. Now, like you said, towards August, September, where it starts to count, that's where you're gonna start maybe seeing more of the usage in him.
You know what I can tell you, though? One guy that would not allow that to happen. I'm not saying Ohtani's not a competitor. He is. He's awesome. He's incredible. But one guy that would probably play the whole game, because we've seen it with like 17 injuries, Brett Favre.
Yeah.
If Brett Favre was coming back, he'd be like, let me throw 50-yard bombs all day, the gunslinger. The toughest son of a gun. Still out there in that QB room, guys. 4 spots to go. Let's get that Brett Favre authentic tonight. Which is why, it's kind of interesting how different sports are today. Now, This is a good thing and a bad thing both, Robbie. It's not necessarily, it's one of the hardest, questions to answer in sports. How much do you rest the guy? When do you take a day off? Because I think one of the biggest questions in the NFL we had last season with the Saquon Barkley flex out there, should Saquon have played the 18th game, week 18, 17th game of the season and gone for, the record for Eric Dickerson? 2,105 rush yards. He needed a little bit over 100 yards. It was a bad Giants team. Had he played, he probably gets the record. Now, in retrospect, it's easy to say, well, they won the Super Bowl. They made the right call. But you can play devil's advocate and say, well, hey, they could have won the Super Bowl anyway had he played, and he could have had the record and the Super Bowl.
Well, I think a lot of it also goes into the fact that I think at that time he knew he wasn't going to be NFL MVP. I think that's why he told the coach, like, hey, put in the guys, let them eat. You know, he's not a stingy player. He is a team player. He puts the team first and him second. But again, this year, totally different. I think his main goal was that year was to go to the Super Bowl, win a championship. Accomplished. This year, I think it's now personal. It's let me get that Eric Dickerson because he knows he was on the verge of cracking.
He was right there.
So I think he has the motivation. He knows that he could do it, and I think he has that motivation to do it sooner.
Well, it's kind of crazy because the chatter isn't so much the Madden curse. The chatter is, will he break the record this year?
Yeah.
And like mathematically, like this record has stood since 1984. Dickerson got the record. 2,105 rushing yards. We're talking about more than 40 years, Robbie. The fact that that's even a question, will Saquon break the record, only speaks to how amazing he is as a running back. Because, you know, if I had to bet on it, I'd say no, just because it's so hard to get it.
It is.
I think he'll have a big season. He'll be one of the best players in the league, but that's a hard record to break.
It is.
Which, by the way, you mentioned team player. We should call this the Ultimate Team Player Series because speaking of records, Barry Sanders could have the all-time rushing record. If he didn't retire early, he would have that record right now. Not Emmitt Smith. It would be Barry Sanders, which is typical of Barry Sanders. His first year playing in the league, Robbie, Barry Sanders, last game of the season, he's only like 12 yards away from the rushing title. The running back, our guy here in the break room, Nigerian Nightmare, had the record for that season, most rushing yards that year. His game was already done. The coach said, we can put you in. Barry Sanders, if you want to get that rushing title, he said, no, let the other guys play. We're up 3 touchdowns. I don't care about the record. That, to me, very unselfish for Barry Sanders.
Oh, yeah.
So Saquon, Barry Sanders, 2 electric running backs, both unselfish, both in this series. And both on speed flexes.
Yes, they are.
By the way, the Barry, dual signed with the Calvin Johnson.
Megatron.
So get your spots, guys. Let's get that cover boy done. Let's get these other breaks done. You know, one guy also, Robbie, that I think would have a hard time taking him off the field, Deion Sanders. What if Deion had a record he's about to break? And you're the coach, and you got to tell Deion, get off the field, Deion.
No.
Good luck, Robbie.
Nope.
Beautiful
Nope.
lunar speed flex. 5 boxes left. Let's get prime time here in the break room. I'm actually really, really pumped to see what Colorado football does this year. Because obviously, Travis Hunter off to the NFL, Shedeur Sanders off to the NFL. I want to see what this batch of, Deion's recruits can do at Colorado. Because last year they were terrific. I can't wait to see Mr. Primetime without his kid, without, Travis Hunter. Because my gut feeling says Colorado, they're going to be really good again, Robbie. I really think so. They're going to be really, really good this year because he knows what he's doing. People will make fun of Deion all they want, but a lot of them don't realize how good of a football coach he is, too. He knows the game of football, one of the best coaches on that awesome, awesome speed flex.
Wow. Here's some stats for you
Yeah,
about
what do you
Deion
got?
Sanders. Obviously, we know Deion Sanders is what? Return kick. Guy was phenomenal. This was before Devin Hester.
Yeah.
Okay. He was second in most NFL kickoff return yards in a season with 1,060. That was back in 92.
Yeah.
He was also second highest in kickoff return average in that season with 26.62. He holds the second longest kickoff return with 90. Obviously, we know who broke that record. And he ranks third in the most kickoff returns in a season, 40 in 1992. So the guy is phenomenal. That's why he's prime time. The guy was a phenomenal kick return, punt return, and a two-way sport. Before I would say during Bo Jackson.
They were in the same era, give
Yeah,
or take.
yeah. They were the first two players to kind of do the whole dual sport thing.
Yeah, so Deion Sanders, 5 boxes left in the diamonds. He's got the second most return touchdowns ever. So that's counting kick return, punt return, pick six, scoop and score. I know Hester has more return touchdowns. The only guy with one more. Now, Deion's return touchdowns count his pick sixes, but second most ever return touchdowns total. Only guy to play in a World Series game and an NFL game in the same day.
Same day.
Played for the Falcons and Braves, Deion Sanders. So that's an iconic item to for sure
Played
get in
the
that
day
break room.
game and against with the Braves. Then later on that night played the Falcons.
It's just crazy, man. Absolutely
That
crazy.
just goes to show you what type of player he was. You don't find that type of player these days no more. It's either you're a football player or you're a baseball player. I think the only last time someone, correct me wrong, comment. I think the last time someone was Patrick Mahomes, where he got drafted as a baseball player.
There's been multiple that I think that have gotten drafted, but we haven't had not many, like a few. I think like Jameis Winston. I think Samardzija might have gotten, the former Cub pitcher of Notre Dame. Maybe I can't remember on Samardzija, but I know I think Russell Wilson. I know played some minor league. Not minor league. He played spring training baseball.
Yeah, he played, and then
Kyler Murray was getting looked at for both sports.
Oh, that's right.
So
Kyler Murray was
there's
the other
been
one,
a handful. It's not many, but no one's done it.
Well, no one's done it like Deion and Bo, because they did it the whole season. Like, they didn't just take played here and there a little bit and then won't go into the full season of football. They actually did it the whole entire season.
Well, and Deion was the best at his position.
Yes.
Both as a
hands down.
corner and a return guy. He even played some receiver, too.
He did.
He played
Yep.
receiver at one point in his career. So Deion was the guy that did it best, as we say. Let's get that Deion lid in the break room, guys. 8:42. Let's keep the party going here at Ultimate Autographs. Does his numbers say HOF? Do their numbers say HOF? What do you mean, Will? I'm confused what you mean by that. HOF? I'm not sure what
Meaning,
Will is
like,
asking.
does he sign with the Hall of Fame inscription?
I just don't know what he's talking about exactly. Deion?
Do the
His numbers say Hall of
Fame?
Fame.
Oh, you're asking about his numbers. Hall of Fame numbers?
Well, yeah. He's got 50-plus interceptions and the most, second most return touchdowns ever. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
would
looks like
say,
his Hall of Fame numbers are 9 All-Pro selections, 53 interceptions, 8 Pro Bowlers, 14 seasons, 22 touchdowns. I mean, the list is on and on.
Yeah, I mean, come on. That's a ridiculous question. Deion Sanders, definitely a Hall of Famer.
5 years with Atlanta from 89 to 93. Played 1 year with San Francisco. Then went on to play with Dallas, Washington. Ended his career in 2005 with 2 seasons with Baltimore in 2004, 2005, which shows you a lot. This guy just continued to play at a high caliber career. I mean,
Well, I think you look at this 6 AP first team All Pro.
yeah.
Twice AP second team All Pro. He finished third in MVP voting as a defensive player and a returner, Robbie. Third in 94 as MVP.
Yep.
So I think that's what I think a lot of people forget, man. How good Deion Sanders was. People think of him as the coach, the distraction. They forget how good he was as a football player. Deion
okay.
Sanders, 53 career picks.
So,
There you go, Coach House.
There's
As Danny
Coach House,
Ainge
yeah.
played MLB with the Blue Jays, then played in the NBA with the Celtics, earning an NBA title. Yeah, that was
Nice.
before Deion and Bo Jackson, Danny Ainge. Actually, around that same era, but not recent for Danny Ainge. So, yeah, very, very good player as well. Danny Ainge pulled off a very, very nice feat, too. I think part of the problem, and I think a lot of the players, even like LeBron says this, look, it's hard to be a dual sport guy in the pros, But a lot of these kids these days, they're taking them out of their second sport early.
Oh, yes.
And if you're like a middle school kid, a high school kid, I get college, that's different, but you should play 2-3 sports. It works on different parts of your body, keeps you not being drained mentally, physically, and emotionally from one sport. A lot of the best athletes in the game, like, for example, Mahomes in high school. Mahomes played basketball, baseball, football. So I like when the guys play multiple sports as kids. I don't like when they take the kid in, like, 10 years old and say, you're only going to be a football player. You'll only be a basketball player.
Yeah.
Let them play. Let the kids play. Oh, I got you. No problem, Will.
I think that's when the parents need to remove them from that, from those decisions. I think when your kid gets to high school, I think it's up to the kids. Like I told my mom I wanted to do football. I did football in the fall, and then in the winter time I did volleyball. Springtime I did baseball.
Yeah.
So I did pretty much sports the whole entire
That's good
school
for
year
you, man.
because it keeps you busy.
Yeah.
Like you said, it works out all your types of body. Obviously, volleyball, you're working
I didn't know
your
you're a
upper body
volleyball
and
player,
your legs.
Robbie. I learned something new today. I never know you played volleyball.
Yeah. Yeah.
about that?
And then, baseball, it's basically, your overall body. You're working your arms, your legs, your upper body, lower body. Football, same way. But I agree. Like, I think these kids need more to do, options, because we always talk about, I think as I was growing up, we were always told about options. Keep your options open. You never know where that path may lead you to. You always want to have a backup plan or a plan B. So I think that's pretty much what these kids need today is an extra avenue, because you never know what happens. The football career could go down the drain. Maybe you don't make it. A lot of kids don't. They go out and play football, thinking that they're going to go to college, they're going to make it in the pros. You got to understand. I would say about 10%, maybe lower than that, kids go on to college and get recognized.
No, it's actually, I think the stat, this might be an NFL stat, but it's like less than 1% of high school athletes turn professional.
Yeah.
Like less than half of 1%.
And I want to say like 10, less
I
than
think
10%.
it's way less than that
Less
for
than
college.
less than 10%
Yeah.
go to college.
Yeah.
On a college scholarship.
Oh no, it's even
Not
less
a
than
lot
that.
of people get those scholarships. So, I used to go. When I played high school, I'm telling you, I played high school. Everybody on that team thought they were going to high school. You know how many people went to college? Only 1 or 2 people from that squad. That was it. It was our quarterback and one of our receivers. That was it. So
Yeah. They say that it's 7% at any college level, counting D3 and NAIA,
Okay.
but it's less than 0.5%. Play D1.
Okay. D1. Oh,
Less
okay.
than 0.5%.
Which is Big Ten,
D1
SEC.
is the ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your Power Fives.
It says 7% of high school athletes play college, but 1 in 57 play D1.
D1.
So 1 in 57.
Wow.
So that
Wow.
tells you.
It does.
Tell you less than 2%. Excuse me. So guys, what do you want to do here in the break room? What do you want to do in the break room? Balls in your court. 8:49. It was a absolutely busy start up until about 8 o'clock. Definitely ready to get the breaks moving. We'll go till about 9:30 tonight. We are doing that wheel spin for the cover boy at 9 o'clock. So if you guys want to be in that wheel spin, get those orders by 9 o'clock. And no problem, Will, just a question on Deion Sanders. I think it's, to be honest with you, like for the new school fans that, became fans of the game the last 20 years, a lot of them forget legends like Deion Sanders. They forget how good he is. So, Will, not trying to be mean or anything, a legitimate question. Deion's a legend. So we'll do the wheel spin at 9 o'clock, and then we'll see what else we want to do here in the room tonight. A lot of good options. I definitely recommend the cover boys still, Robbie. Obviously, we did see the Brady Flex go, but still got the Breeze Flex, the Calvin Johnson, Barry Sanders, dual sign flex, the Ray Lewis Chrome flex, the Saquon Barkley Chrome flex as well. So a lot of goodies. Well, what happened?
Looks like Halliburton's got an injury.
Oh,
Questionable return.
well, makes sense. He hasn't delivered for me in the first half.
It's a hamstring.
That's not good. So that could
Oh,
end
I'm
the
sorry.
series.
I'm sorry. Not a hamstring. Right calf tightness.
Okay.
Right calf tightness. I just saw it right
Well,
here.
hopefully he comes back in the game. Let's get back in this game, guys. Let's get these flexes. Saquon Barkley, the best player in the league last year. Ray Lewis, maybe the best defensive player ever. Calvin Johnson, Barry Sanders in their prime. Maybe the best running back receiver at their absolute peak. More than 1,900 receiving yards in a season for Calvin Johnson. That record has not been broken, Robbie. We've never had a 2,000-yard receiver.
Wow.
The closest guy was Calvin Johnson back in his Matthew Stafford days. So definitely recommend that one for speed flexes. If you want to play for a little bit smaller buy-in, how about the practice squad? $48 a spot. You get authentic helmets worth more than $500, $600, $700. Get a Polamalu Rave, a Shannon Sharp authentic. And there's a Bruce Smith rep, a Mike Evans flash. Bo Jackson, speaking of dual sport athletes, we got Bo Jackson on the Raiders.
Ooh.
Now, Dion overall was the best football player or baseball player of both. But people say if Bo Jackson hadn't gotten hurt, they say he could have been a Hall of Famer in two sports.
Oh, yeah.
Football and baseball, both.
Correct.
Because Bo was definitely a better overall baseball player than Dion.
Yeah, he
Dion
was more
better,
of a fielder hitter.
Dion was a better football player, but had Bo been healthy, that could have been a debate. So Jordan Love authentic still out there as well. Terrific heart right there. So we have 10 headliners. I think we pulled the Jim Kelly actually, Robbie, before we forget. But LaShawn McCoy, Steve Largent, secondary in that practice squad. That was the slab card.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
So the lottery break is gone, Chris. It's an example of what happens in the break room. Every once in a while, a series is so good. It sells out so quickly. It was a 30, 35 box series. It's all gone right now. They sold it out at the end of the 3 p.m. show. So no lottery break tonight. But if I had to guess, Robbie, probably at some point late this week, next week, we'll have the lottery series back in the break room, given the popularity and how well that break went. I don't think we're done with lottery series, but the lotto series for tonight is not there. But Tom Brady is still good. Still out there, Chris. You want a Brady helmet? Come and get him in that cover, boy, my man. You want to get something cool? Come and get Deion Sanders on the Speed Flex. Come and get the Brett Favre in the quarterback room. 4 to go. So if that was your lucky break, there's plenty of other good breaks to get after. Come and get them. Don't stop with all these headliners out there. They did do the spin for the Brady. Yes, Moses Cohen got the Brady.
Correct.
But unlike that series, Robbie, for the lottery, you can get the Brady Lunar Authentic for the Bucks in the very next break we do.
Yep.
Not a bonus prize.
Nope.
You want a Brady? We got one right there. Lunar Authentic for the Bucks. The greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady. So, never like before seen in the break room for me. A dual sign Calvin Johnson, Barry Sanders, a Saquon green and black chrome, a Ray Lewis chrome. A lot of goodies still there to be had, guys, in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. And actually, I know I mentioned the practice squad authentic helmets for $48, Robbie. If you really want to go lower entry point, we have 28 a spot in the jerseys, and we have 8 headliners or 5 boxes. Excuse me, let me try it again. 5 headliners and 8 boxes, Robbie. Mike Ditka, Fred Warner, Drew Brees, Jamar Chase, Deshaun Jackson. 5 and 8 chance at a headliner in the jerseys. Chris wants the Barkley, yeah. I mean, my favorite helmet now, look-wise, in the break room is the Saquon. I love the purple Ray Lewis, but I know we don't have videos with this one, Robbie. I kind of want to see what the Saquon looks like in person.
Oh, yeah.
The green and the black on that Chrome Speed Flex. I know earlier we were talking about the dual sport athletes. Here's one. How about the first round running backs? Top 5 overall picks. How about paying the running back? There's been a sort of like a lack of respect for the running back position. They're not paying running backs anymore. They're not giving these guys their money. They're not drafting them early on. Saquon, I think, was the 2nd overall pick. And worth it, Robbie. Worth it, Saquon Barkley.
Oh, yeah.
When a guy's that good, you draft him anyway, Chris. So definitely get that Saquon in the cover boy. Only 19 boxes left. Breeze, Megatron, and Sanders. Add on the Brady Bucks. Add on the Ray Lewis, Saquon Barkley. 6 photo headliners. But we have all 6 secondary headliners. Devontae Adams, LaDainian Tomlinson, Brian Urlacher. We got Antonio Gates, AJ Green, and Bruce Smith. So Bianca, that's up to you. Quad or double. They're both 8 to go.
Yep.
We know very well about these quads and doubles, Robbie.
Yep.
Everyone wants to do quads and doubles, but everyone wants someone to make the first move. So once someone gets 1 or 2 spots in the double and quad, those breaks are off and running. So, by the way, in the double box break, for example, you get the NFC South. I mentioned retail value, Tom Brady, about $2,700. You tack on a Drew Brees Speed Flex. Those 2 are worth about $4,000, Robbie.
Ooh.
Could be a little bit less, could be a little bit more, but $4,000. You get him for $308 in the double, $616 in the quad. Now that is a really good opportunity. You can still double up, by the way, with the Calvin Johnson, Barry Sanders. That pairs with the Brian Urlacher. The Tomlinson pairs with the Gates. We have ourselves Bruce Smith as well. Still got Devontae Adams, AJ Green. A lot of options in here. So Rob Gronkowski, for example, Robbie, pairs with the Bruce Smith in the AFC East.
Yep. Yes, it does.
So you guys let us know the quad or the double, Bianca, but someone's got to make the first move. As soon as the first move is made, the rest follow pretty quickly. Diamonds left, Will, the reason why we're talking about prime time, 5 boxes left in the diamonds, 3 headliners left. NFL's all-time tackle leader, Ray Lewis, the beautiful Deion Sanders Lunar Speed Flex, prime time. Some say the best corner of all time. And then secondary headliner, Alvin Kamara, 3 in 5 chance at a headliner in the diamonds. So that is an option as well. But wheel spin for the cover boy coming up in 2 minutes, guys. 9 o'clock wheel spin for the cover boy. Bianca is a leader, not a follower, Robbie. She got the party started in that cover boy double. There we go, Bianca. Make those moves in the cover boy. It's a good series, Robbie.
Yes, it is.
It's a very, very good
The
series.
series speaks for itself.
Order coming in again, and you see Bianca. As soon as one person does it, the rest follow. Scott Freed got in, putting us at 6 to go. So let me drop that link in the chat. Coverboy double, 6 to go. This should be getting done tonight, no problem. Coverboy double, 6 spots left. There's that link. Get those spots, guys. I'm pretty sure, Robbie, between now and 9:30, which is the absolute earliest we'll go tonight, 30 more minutes. Pretty sure in those 30 minutes, we'll definitely knock out that double box break. Pretty confident of that here in the break room. So let's make it happen. Let's do that wheel spin now, though. Wheel spin. I'm guessing you have that list ready?
It's already set.
Thank you, Robbie. It is officially 9 o'clock, so all the folks in the cover boy so far, a bonus gift card coming up for somebody, some lucky customer here in the UA live break room. 8 clicks. Good luck, guys. 48 names for the 6 boxes we did. 19 to go. We did 1 quad and 2 singles. 48 names in here. 6 clicks, 7, and 8. It's Christopher Leon. I know Chris earlier said he was getting lucky in the lottery, but hey, Chris, case in point, proof you're lucky in this cover boy as well. So top spot, name going to Chris. Christopher Leon, let us know what number you want to start on, sir. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1. Whatever this lands on, that's how much money you are getting in an Ultimate Autographs gift card. Christopher, congrats, my man, and good luck on your wheel spin. Loving these wheel spins here. Been spinning high of late. How you been spinning, Robbie? I've been high lately.
I kind of been down.
Okay.
It's been the middle, actually. I was going to say.
See, it'll turn back around. I always say, right? These spins do go in swings here. All right.
I was hot one week, and then after that hot week, I just been kind of spinning low numbers now, I think.
I got you. All right, he wants to start on 24, Robbie. 24,
Okay,
Christopher
okay.
Leon. The Everson Walls number. He's a Cowboy fan, right? He's got to know Everson Walls. All right, 24. Let's see what this lands on. Big money. Good luck, Christopher. Around the middle of the pack, Robbie. Not bad. That would be 46.
All right.
$46 gift card, Chris. Headed to your account. Make sure you check your junk mail just in case.
Chris.
And you will get that money your way. Christopher Leon. Here in the break room. Halliburton is on the court to start the second half, Robbie.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
So I know
news.
he's got some stiffness, but I mean, if you can go, this is the NBA Finals. So he's playing here in the second half. Thank you very much, says Christopher. You're welcome, sir. Here's the live break page link. Let's attack, guys.
You said 42?
No, actually, I think it was 46. Let me double check, Robbie. 46. 46. Here's that live break page link. And I think Ohtani will start here in about 7 minutes, I believe. Shohei Ohtani. So that's scheduled for the 9-10 start. Ohtani versus the Padres. And Halliburton's got to pick it up. I mean, the whole team needs to.
Yeah.
Because OKC right now on cruise control, 61-45. I think the Pacers were down, 15 in the fourth in game 1, though. So there's, had the massive comeback against the Bucks, the comeback against the Knicks. If someone can do it, it is definitely the Indiana Pacers, the comeback kings. We got some orders coming in. What is that, Robbie?
Diamond single from Will.
Diamond single. Thank you, Will. Diamond single could happen tonight. Garbage recycling doodle for Marisa. Let's see, Marisa. Did you win something here recently? Well, you did not win in the cover boy. You won a Lance Briggs football, but that was a little while ago, so not sure if you saw that. You've won a Jim Kelly slab as well tonight. So I don't know if you saw those or not, but the last couple cover boy breaks you did not win. Looks like she won a Lance Briggs and a Jim Kelly tonight. Marisa. Maybe that Jordan Love, though. Let's see. All right, you're a Packer fan. Show Marisa the love, Robbie. So your time could be coming. Right now, Marisa, just a heads up. We are moving on the cover boy double box break. That one is only 6 to go. So here's that cover boy double. You jump in there. That could be happening here. Maybe a speed flex. Cover boy double. 6 spots to go in the double. That's definitely one we'll do this show, Robbie. I know customers are always thinking, what's going to break tonight? What should I get into? I'm going to give them some options of breaks I think should happen tonight. This is probably our best bet. The best break in the room right now. Multiple double up options. Get a Drew Brees Speed Flex and a Tom Brady Lunar Authentic for $300. So that would be $308, and you get yourself a Brady retail value about $2,700. You tack on the Breeze, $4,000. That is value right there. So yes, Marisa, if you get the Brady and the Breeze, that'll cover your $3,200 you spent today. Those two combined worth about $4,000. So that's going to happen for sure. Chris saying 4 to go in that one. Thank you, Chris. So I think the QB room could happen. That one is also 4 to go. Captain, we have 6 boxes left. All 6 are quarterbacks. That includes the Brett Favre Slate Authentic and 2 secondary headliners. That would be J.J. McCarthy and Phil Simms. So 3 and 6 chance at a headliner. So those 2 breaks are possible. I could see us making a run for that practice squad. 6 to go. Still got the Emmitt Smith ball, the Polamalu Authentic, the Shannon Sharp Authentic, the Justin Jefferson jersey, the Bruce Smith Rave, the Mike Evans Flash, the Bo Jackson, and the Jordan Love, Robbie. Tag on LaShawn McCoy and Steve Largent. 10 headliners in 21 boxes in the practice squad. So about 50% chance at a headliner in that one. So those are some of your best bets, but the QB room, hopeful for that one. Hands down, the Cover Boy double will happen tonight. 4 to go. So 34 of you guys watching across all 3 platforms. What are we thinking, ladies and gentlemen? What are we thinking here in the UA live break room? Pacers getting closer, Robbie. 64-53. Now, what's crazy about the NBA, it is a league of runs.
Yes, it is.
So things do change in a hurry. I'm going to get my Jalen Williams over, but not the Halliburton. Unless he starts shooting like crazy.
It's still all right.
Yeah. I
What
mean,
do you need? Over 16?
17.
Oh.
Yeah, 16 and a half. So
Oh,
17 or more.
Okay.
I need Jalen Williams over 21 and a half. He's got, I think, like 20 already. He's at 19.
Okay,
he's
so
going to
can
get
hit,
it.
yeah.
But the Halliburton,
He'll get on there.
I need a miracle. He is a fourth quarter player.
He is.
He is a fourth
he's
quarter
your clutch.
player.
He's your clutch player that, you know.
It looks like he's looking to pass now, but hopefully he gets going shooting the ball. I mean, this is going to be, I think OKC wants to be up 10. I think if it gets to within 4 to 5, that's when the Pacers get comfortable. Oh, here he is, Halliburton, right here. Oh, come on, Robbie. Right now, pull a 3. Oh, he's looking to pass, which is fine. I don't have to win every bet. Just got to win enough of them.
I guess so,
I'm
yeah.
doing okay enough. Tonight's not the night for my picks, I think. Maybe tonight's the night for your picks, though, guys.
Oh, I was
Here
going
in
to
the
say,
break
I didn't
room.
have any picks. I thought you were referencing me.
Any good bets, guys? Anything going on? Any good bets? Please let us know. And let us know what you want to break tonight. 9:09. We're going to at least 9:30 no matter what, Robbie.
Yep.
After that, it's up to you guys. Very, very good 3 p.m. show today. Had a great 9 a.m. show as well. So
Oh, yeah.
You guys have done plenty of damage tonight.
Hot day today. It's been hot
but-
day. I mean, it's been hot today. I mean, up to 85 degrees. I mean, it's been absolutely
I was
hot.
walking
all
Little
day.
Henry today and sweating bullets, Robbie.
Sweating bullets.
Sweating bullets. Karen getting in that QB room. Thank you, Karen. Where are my Brett Favre fans? Is Marisa in the QB room? Isn't she a Packer fan?
Yep, she's in twice already.
Oh, Marisa's already in the QB room, so she's done her part. Get that Brett Favre, guys. Get that Brett Favre here in that break. So, Ohtani on the mound. facing Tatis.
Oh,
Top of the first
It's
is
gonna be
about
a
to
good
start
matchup.
here.
It's gonna be a good matchup.
Shohei Ohtani. A lot of great sports here. We have the NBA Finals tonight. Obviously, Ohtani back on the mound. I know the Stanley Cup, I believe, is back tomorrow. Florida up 3-2 in that series. I'll be honest, Robbie, as a sports fan, I want the two best words. Game 7.
Game
I
7?
want 7
Okay,
games in the
okay.
NBA, 7 games in the NHL. Win or die, Game 7 for the championship. I mean, that's the best Game 7. Because it's one of those games where you're not going to rest your guys. You're going to play. If you're healthy, you're playing 40, 42 minutes in the NBA, 20 minutes in hockey, whatever it may be. You're going to give it your all-out effort because what's next? The offseason, right? So a lot of exciting stuff. 9-11, guys. 19 minutes. 19 minutes to keep the party going. 4 to go here in the Cover Boy double. I'll do a little quick refresher, condensed, quicker top to bottom rundown for everyone out there before we go tonight. Drew Brees Speed Flex, Calvin Johnson, Barry Sanders, dual sign Speed Flex. Got the Brady Lunar Authentic, and we have the Marshall Falk is gone, excuse me. Rob Gronkowski, salute the service, Robbie. One of the best tight ends, Gronk.
Oh, yeah,
We
I
got
love
the
Gronk.
Ray Lewis Chrome Flex, the Saquon Barkley Chrome Flex, 6 headliners in 19 boxes. You add on the secondary headliners,
Struggling to find the all rest.
12 and 19 chance, guys. 12 and 19
do it.
in the Cover Boy. Practice squad, let me double check here. We did 3 practice squad boxes. Yes, sir. So 20 left, Robbie, and we got 10 headliners. 50% chance.
Oh,
Emmett
50?
Smith football, Troy Polamalu authentic, Shannon Sharp authentic, Jay Jetta's jersey, Bruce Smith on that rave rep, Mike Evans flash, Bo Jackson authentic, Jordan Love authentic, then secondary headliners, LaShawn McCoy and Steve Largent. We have in that QB room 6 boxes left, 3 headliners left, the Brett Favre Slate authentic, and then secondary,
He is
JJ McCarthy and Phil Simms. Diamonds are 5 boxes left, 3 headliners left. That includes the Ray Lewis, the Deion Sanders Speed Flex, and the secondary Alvin Kamara in those diamonds. Vault has 3 headliners and 2 vault keys in 7 boxes. 2 awesome running backs, Derrick Henry, and then we got ourselves LaDainian Tomlinson plus Drake London secondary. We got ourselves the can't miss mini and jersey. 6 boxes left, 4 headliners left. The Air Coryell triple sign jersey. Dan Fouts, Kellen Winslow, Charlie Joyner plus Michael Irvin jersey. We got the Randy Moss mini and the Sterling Sharp secondary headliner. We have the jersey break. 8 boxes left, 5 headliners left. That includes Mike Ditka, Fred Warner, Drew Brees, Jamar Chase, and a secondary headliner, Deshaun Jackson. And then diamond single, 7 to go. So 16 minutes left, guys. You let us know what you want to do. Definitely think a Cover Boy double will go. Pretty sure of that one. And then maybe we got a QB room to go as well. 3 spots to go in that one. 4 to go in the Cover Boy. Den needs Siakam over 19.5 points and Hartenstein over 7.5 rebounds. Well, let's look right now. So right now, Siakam has 14. Only needs 6 more. Hartenstein has 5 rebounds. So you might get it then. They're both 50-50, but you might get there. You had way better odds than me because there's no way Halliburton's getting 17 points. I do have the Jalen Williams already. He's at 22, but Halliburton needs to step it up in a big way here. So good luck to you, Den. Hopefully you get it, my man, on your picks. How's Ohtani looking, Robbie?
Not so good.
Not good? Has he allowed any runs yet?
He's almost. Oh. Yep.
He's got runners on the corners right now. No outs.
Okay, so a little bit of rust from Ohtani early.
Almost hit Luis already.
But that's what's great about him. You can get 3 strikeouts back to back to back. So off to a little bit of a shaky start. By the way, Halliburton's about to score, Robbie.
Hey!
He's going to the free throw line.
There you go.
There you go on the scoreboard. Heat up, Tyrese. Sometimes you got to see the ball goes to the hoop, Robbie.
You do.
Once it goes in once, the rest could be a flurry. Just like the break room. Get it down to 3 spots, 4 spots. The rest follow
The rest
pretty
is
quickly.
history.
Another order coming in. We got Ricky Johns. Ricky got in that jersey break. So 9:16. We got to be sold out or like 1 to go, Robbie. For like 1 to go, 2 to go, maybe. I'll give him more time for the QB room or the cover boy. Got to be at least 2 to go, though. If we're 3 or 4 to go still, we'll let the guys tomorrow get it. That would be Mike and Rip. Mike and Rip tomorrow in the AM, 9 a.m. Ricky's getting more jersey spots with those free Sig Club points, which, by the way, Signature Club Rewards program, I'll drop the link. It's free to join. Definitely the place to be. Got a bunch of discounts. Use them. I was going to say, Ricky, someone made a comment last Friday, Robbie. They said that, because we had the double Signature Club points.
Yep.
They said it doesn't matter for the GOAT people. I get that you can't get a free headliner package, but your points, when you're GOAT, you keep earning them. And you earn an X amount of points, you get a $75 discount.
Oh, wow.
So once you're GOAT, you don't completely start over. You still get free stuff. You get free gift cards. Like you spend you get 800 points or whatever, you might get $10 worth of gift card. You get like 200,000, you might get $100 off on a gift card. You never stop accumulating points. So Ricky Johns sees it.
Use those points. We got a lot of good merch out there too. We got those sweaters. We've got the t-shirts.
Yetis.
We've got
The Yetis, I think, are sold out. They're so popular.
The Yetis have been popular, but we do got those t-shirts for summertime.
Yeah.
We've
and
got
the hoodies.
hoodies coming for fall and wintertime and springtime. Which we do sport here in the break room. They're very comfortable.
They're very
I
comfortable.
have to say.
Yeah, love 'em.
But yeah, then you guys got the gift cards, and it's also out there too on the same page. If you scroll down, you can redeem gift cards. I believe it's 50,000 for a $50 gift card. I think it is.
Something
Scroll
like
up
that.
a little bit, right there. What is it? $50 for a $50 is 60,000 points.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah. So again, you're gonna earn $50 for every time.
And
So-
that's money you can spend in the break room.
yeah.
You can spend this in the break. So your Sick Club points, your Sick Club accumulation, it never stops. It never ever stops here in the UA Live break
he's
room.
safe.
I'm trying to give it a run.
Yep.
I don't have a good enough angle, but that looks really close. I don't know if they'll challenge that. But hey, good
They
for
are-
him to be back on the
Oh
mound.
no, they
man.
didn't. Dodgers said nope,
No challenge?
no challenge.
Okay.
Gave up a run.
Is he still hitting tonight, Ohtani?
No,
He's not hitting
Nope.
tonight.
nope.
Just pitching. Let's see. Box score. No, he's hitting. He's leading off.
Oh,
it
he is.
says.
Oh, DH then.
Well, he's the pitcher. They're using him as the pitcher and the DH. How about that? 'Cause
Wow.
You can use your pitcher as the DH if you want. I became a Conic collector yesterday. When can I get my mini helmet? So, Captain, the mini helmets are going after we get the can't miss jersey and mini sold out. So, minis are usually in the room. The mini helmet break will follow the can't miss jersey and mini. So, that could be in a few days. As soon as this series sells out,
Yep.
we'll drop those black box minis. We like to keep the break room series up only as personals and break room items when the series is active. Makes it easier for us to track. We don't have a million things up on the site. So those free minis, will be available probably later this week, Captain. Later this week, my man. Get those free mini helmets for your Sig Club status.
As I sit here and watch this game of Ohtani, he is human, folks. He is human.
Well, we're all human. Even Tom Brady was human. Available in that Cover Boy series. Although, let's be completely honest, Robbie. It didn't look like Saquon was human last year.
No.
2,000 plus yards. You take the regular season and the postseason, the most combined rushing yards for a season.
The guy was doing ungodly things last year.
And even in the Super Bowl, it was one of those games where he had one of his worst games in the Super Bowl against the great Chiefs defense. But you could tell the Chiefs focused on him, and that made receivers open. Jalen Hurts was running open. He was like, in many ways, a very successful decoy, in that Super Bowl game.
So many people will go to saying that was their game plan. I think they had purposely made Kansas City think that that's all they were going to do is just pound it down Kansas
the
City.
Chiefs were
and
ready.
then when the Chiefs
But then they
kind of
weren't.
made it more one-dimensional, like, okay, we can stop Saquon. We're gonna make Philly beat us by their throwing game.
Well, and then that's
And they
the
didn't
thing,
have
like,
no answer for it.
if you stack the box to stop a player like a Saquon, like a Derrick Henry,
Oh yeah.
it's easier to pass the ball.
Yes. yes.
So sometimes the guys that are that good,
I wonder if
even
that
if
was
they're
Nick's,
not putting
plan.
up the crazy numbers, they're very, very efficient as decoys.
I wonder if that was Nick's plan all along. Like, hey, I think they're gonna focus on primarily on Saquon. Let's kind of set up our Super Bowl game plan that way.
I think he had multiple options. I think to him, like, plan one was give the ball to Saquon, let him run. If it works, it works.
Yeah.
Plan B, if they're focusing on Saquon, let it rip.
let it rip. Yeah,
And they
pretty
had
much.
the deep balls.
Oh, they
Devontae
did.
Smith,
Yep.
A.J. Brown. They made the deep balls work.
Obviously, the couple of defensive plays with the interception back for the touchdown. I had that whole.
All right. Let's move on from that one. I hated that Super Bowl, Robbie.
Oh,
What happened? Double play?
it was a close one, but it looks
Okay.
like he was out.
Yes. I mean,
So,
Ohtani will
Padres up
get settled
1-0.
in. Yeah, he'll get settled in. Gave up what? 2 hits?
2 hits,
but
one
he'll-
earned.
he'll-
Oh, actually, no, I take that back. That was not an earned run. That was
No, it does say
I'm
earned
sorry,
run.
earned run. I'm sorry. I'm looking at E
Yeah.
for errors.
But first inning was going to be the toughest. Top
yeah.
of the order
Oh,
against
yeah.
a great team. The Padres not an easy team to get back on the mound against.
No,
With Tatis and Machado, one of the best lineups in the game.
and the fact that they're in the same division too. They're your
Mm-hmm.
enemy. They're in state, not too far up the 4. I think
Sure.
it's 4. What is it? The 304,
I don't know the
305.
year to go there.
304.
I just know they got
One of
some
the
great
two.
teams in the AL
301.
West.
Anyways, was one of those highways right up the street.
Let's do this, Robbie. 9:23.
7 minutes.
I'm going to give you guys 7 minutes. If this cover boy doubles 4 to go or 3 to go, we're hopping off at 9:30. If we can knock off 2 spots only in the
Dos.
next 7 minutes, I'll give you guys 10 more minutes to close it out. 2 spots to buy yourselves 10 more minutes. We have this QB room that's 3 to go. We knock off 1 spot only.
1.
I'll give you guys 10 more minutes till 9:40. The jersey break is 5 to go. We get this to 2 to go by 9:30. So 3 more spots. 10 more minutes, guys, to keep the breaks going. 35 of you guys watching. Looking at 1 to 3 spots in multiple breaks to keep the night going. If no one else gets in by 9:30, though, Robbie, we're hopping off in the next 6 minutes. So
Oh man, don't say
I don't want to do that, but got to get the jerseys close. Got to get the QB room close, or the cover boy close, or anything else. If we're like 3 or less to go on this diamond double, sure, I'll stay on a little bit longer. If we're 3 or less to go in the practice squad, I'll stay on a little bit longer. But we got to get the orders moving in order to keep the night going here in the next 5 minutes. Let's do the hit of the show discussion, Robbie. And if things change, we can update our hits, so on and so forth. So this is hits of the show as of now. Because I think we have a top 4 here. And I think a lot of it is obvious. I think, given it's not a speed flex, Troy Polamalu is obviously the number 4 hit of the show, right? This is
yeah.
beautiful helmet.
Hands down.
Rave Authentic number 4.
Yep.
I think number 3 is Marshall Faulk, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Chrome Speed Flex, Hall of Fame running back. That is number 3. Now, 1 and 2 is where there's a debate. This is where it gets interesting. So I know which one you're going with, and I'm gonna have to go devil's advocate. Robbie's going number 1, Brady, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a ripped,
that STS.
ripped salute to service speed flex.
That thing is nice.
It's a beautiful helmet.
I like the white into that olive green. Ooh, look at the decal. I didn't even see the decals on there. Little salute to service on there. You got the STS 3D bumpers on there. The beautiful white visor clips on here. Obviously, the visor, that's just absolutely beautiful. So, yeah, number 1.
Yeah.
2 would be Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, so I'm going to go vice versa because I'm a Chief fan, of course. I'm a Mahomes fan. It's my personal hit video, so I'm going to go Chiefs, Mahomes, black speed flex with the chromed out Mahomes. That is my number 1, but it's a close second, Tom
Close.
Brady.
Very close.
Depends on what player you like, what helmet you like. Obviously, both are absolutely terrific, and both are worth tons of money. Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady both. So a few more minutes here. Ricky getting in a couple times since 9:10, but otherwise it's been, like I said, super busy up until about 8:30, Robbie. Nonstop.
Yeah, pretty
We can
yeah.
pick it up again. Obviously, a lot of great stuff. If you guys want to keep the night going, get those orders going. Otherwise, we'll hop off here momentarily in the UA live break room. 3 minutes, guys. 3-minute warning. Last call for those orders. Mahomes, Brady, awesome hits tonight. We still got another Brady, though, left. Definitely recommend that Tom Brady Lunar Authentic for the Bucks with that red ink. Again, retail value for this about $2,700. Gotta get a Tom Brady. Whether it's an authentic or a speed flex, let's be honest, Robbie, it does not matter. We're talking about the greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady. You can get a dog with this one, Robbie. A family vacation. There's an abundance of things you can do with a Tom Brady helmet. Definitely one I can't wait to see in the break room, man.
Oh, I can't either.
Thomas Edward Brady. I love that, like Bucks Lunar as well. Very, very clean. Get that for, what is the buying for the single? Compared it to $2,700, $154. And maybe it goes for a little bit less. Maybe it goes for $2,500, $2,400. It is still worth every penny getting that lid. In the double for $308, you get the Brady and the Drew Brees Speed Flex in that double box break. So talk about an opportunity, guys, in this Cover Boy series. Unfortunately, though, Robbie, I'm not seeing any orders. If you are getting the credit card out, please, please, please let me know. I will stay on a little bit longer. Otherwise, if you don't let me know right now, we'll hop off here and let the guys take this over tomorrow morning. We do have one order, actually. Christopher Leon. Let's compromise, Robbie. I said we got to be 2 or less by 9:30 for 10 more minutes. So we'll call it a compromise. We're 3 to go now at 9:29. I'm going to give them 6 minutes until 9:35. 3 to go right now. If we are sold out or 1 to go by 9:35, you guys get 5 more minutes. So we'll give them a little more time. Christopher Leon says, help me out, guys. Chris helped us out, Robbie. I just gave them more time. They did not meet my deadline of 2 to go by 9:30. But they were close enough, Chris, I'm not a Grinch. I'll help you out, give you a little bit more time. Everyone else, if you want to see this break, get in here right now. 3 spots to go, all authentics. Speed Flex Saquon, Speed Flex Breeze. I mean, again, you take the Brady Authentic Robbie and the Breeze Speed Flex, we're looking at around $4,000 in value. Could be a little bit less depending on who you sell to, but we're looking at a lot more than $308 if you get both in the NFC South.
Oh, yeah, you do.
That is the ultimate
get a
double
lot.
up here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to knock out 2 spots and keep the party going here at UA. The Pacers on the comeback trail, Robbie.
No way.
They're down 5 now.
Okay.
They were just down 16 earlier this quarter. So Indiana
back.
within 5 here against the Oklahoma City Thunder. They never, ever, ever, ever go away, man. It's what they do. The Indiana Pacers. Pesky Pacers. We do have one more order here. Joshua Rouser also getting in that break. So 2 to go. Thank you, Josh. Looking like we'll get this one done. 2 spots to go. Let's get it closed up. Here's that link. Cover boy double. 2 spots left. Robbie, as long as orders are coming in, we'll keep staying on. We could keep the night going for another hour, 2 hours if you guys want. More than happy to do so. Things do change in a hurry. Very often, it's 9:30, one big dog gets in, and we take off. That is my hope. That's a possibility. Let's do it. But realistically, we'll probably do one more break tonight unless things really take off. And it's going to be this break. 2 spots to go. Let's not wait till 9 a.m. tomorrow, Robbie. Let's end the night right here with the Cover Boy Authentic. Drew Brees, one of the best quarterbacks of all time. 2nd all-time in pass yards. 2nd all-time in passing touchdowns. 7-time Super Bowl champion Tom Brady. The most Super Bowls ever. That record probably never gets broken. And get this, Robbie.
Ooh.
Tom Brady, for all the pay cuts he took as a player,
Yep.
no more pay cuts now.
Oh.
The Fox contract, the autographs he charges for,
Yep.
no more pay cuts for Brady.
Oh, no, he's getting paid now.
He's getting paid. Rob Gronkowski, also getting paid. Expensive autograph, another TV star, another guy that continues to rise in autograph value. Calvin Johnson, Barry Sanders, dual sign Speed Flex, the 2 best Lions of all time. Saquon Barkley, Chrome Speed Flex. He got paid too. They re-extended his deal, man. Ray Lewis on that purple Chrome Flex. Beautiful helmets. Some of these lids worth north of $2,000. Get them for $308. Maybe get 2 helmets, Robbie, in a double box break.
Maybe. Yeah.
So 9:33. Let's get this one done tonight. Otherwise, you'll wait till the 9 a.m. show with Mike and Rip.
Mike and Rip in the morning.
Why wait till 9, though, Robbie? I would not have the patience to wait till 9. Because, I mean, that's what? Like, we're looking at about 11 and a half hours?
Yeah.
Or we could be looking at about 2 minutes. What's better, 2 minutes or 11 and a half hours?
Ooh.
I like the idea of 2 minutes.
2
personally.
minutes.
2 minutes is a whole lot better, if you ask me. Whole lot better here in the break room. Got 30 of you guys watching, which is more than enough of you guys to get this break done. More than enough of you folks to get this one done. I mean, look, Brady's the best quarterback ever. Drew Brees, top 10, if not top 5. Saquon Barkley will be a top 5 to top 10 running back if he can stay healthy for the rest of his career. Rob Gronkowski, we're talking about a top 2 or 3 tight end in football history. Calvin Johnson, top 3 prime receiver. Barry Sanders, in my opinion, the greatest running back of all time. These are awesome names.
All right, that's 2 numbers. They closed
And
it
they
out.
are closed out. Thank you, guys. So this will be the last break tonight. And I guess we get those breaks moving Keep it going if you want, guys. Otherwise, last break of the night. So Cover Boy double, go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. 2 box numbers for the Cover Boy. All right, all right, all right. Who's got the boxies? We got 4 and 28 in the chat, Robbie. 4 and 28. Thank you, guys. I see 4. There is no 28, Chris. It's a 25 box series, which I think a lot of folks have forgotten, Robbie. There's only 25 boxes in this series. The path to these speed flexes is quicker than ever before. So, need one more, Chris. No 28. No 28. He says 22. 22 we do have. All right, 22 coming up. So 4 and 22. We got Brett Favre and Emmitt Smith for the Cover Boy double. F. Bianca Musico, Scott Fried, Christopher Leon, Josh Rouser, Karen Reagan, and Christopher Leon again. Thank you, guys. 8 clicks on the way. Good luck, good luck, good luck. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, Christopher Leon has the NFC North. NFC South is Josh Rouser. Josh looking for the Brady Breeze double up. Christopher Leon has the NFC East. Scott Fried, the NFC West. 4 and 22, Robbie. Christopher Leon, AFC North and South. And F. Bianca Musico, AFC East.
Sorry, the font is a little...
You're good. Oh, don't worry. That's been addressed. 4 coming up and 22 to follow. Good luck, good luck, good luck, folks. Such a 6 series here in the room. Cover Boy. All right, very first box in the double here. Very first box in the double. It's an authentic, Robbie. Authentic. Is it a speed flex? I got 3 letters for you. G-O-A-T. The GOAT.
The
Tom Brady. We had the Patriot Brady. Here's the Bucks Brady. I say maybe the most important Super Bowl. Knocks off Mahomes. Ends the Brady versus Belichick debate. Over 40 years old. Super Bowl title. Tom Brady in the break room. That a boy, Josh. That a boy, indeed, on the Brady Authentic. That is stunning right there.
Stunning. Very stunning.
Uh-huh. I love that lid.
Great job, guys. Great
Josh
job.
Rouser. And how about this, Robbie? Let's put this next to you. Brady next to Brady on the table. It makes sense. 2 Bradys tonight. Can you grab that one real quick, Robbie? Thank you, sir. I'll go next to Brady. The Brady Bunch. Here in the break room. The Brady Bunch. One more coming up in the double box break. 22. Feeling 22 coming up next. Cover Boy Authentic Helmet Series. It is another authentic lid, of course. I think this is a secondary headliner. Christopher Leon, a terrific receiver, more than 10,000 receiving yards for his career. We got AJ Green on the salute to service. Very, very nice lid. 7-time Pro Bowler, Christopher Leon. AJ Green, my man. All right. So only 17 boxes left in the Cover Boy. And Robbie, this is a great learning experience for the customers because the very best helmets could come out right away. Mahomes, Brady,
Yep.
they could come out right away.
That's
now,
true.
Here's the good news, though, in this series. Personally, I would argue that helmets are so good in this series that there's still so much left to chase. In the last 17 boxes, for example, You can still get a Drew Brees Speed Flex. You can still get a Calvin Johnson and a Barry Sanders dual sign Speed Flex. You can still get a Ray Lewis Chrome. You can still get a Saquon Barkley Chrome. You can still get a Gronk Authentic. So this series, unlike many others, still loaded. So I'm going to give these guys until 9:45. 5 minutes, Robbie. If you guys get the orders moving, we'll keep on going. Otherwise, if not, we'll hop off here at 9:45 Central Time in the next 5 minutes. We did hop on at 6:15, so this way they get the full 3.5 hours to get in these breaks tonight. So many great hits. I'm going to put the Bucks Brady as my number 4, Robbie, just to be different. Headliners in the Diamond in the Vault. Adam, we have the Deion Sanders Speed Flex in the Diamonds. Ray Lewis. I'm typing the Diamonds if you want to type the Vault.
Oh, that's what I was doing right
Oh,
now.
are we? I think I'm almost done, though. Do you want to do the Vault instead?
Yeah.
Deion Sanders Flex. Ray Lewis Authentic. Alvin Kamara. Secondary headliner. 3 headliners and 5 boxes in Diamonds. And Robbie will get the Vault taken care of, which I can tell you is going to be the Derrick Henry, LaDainian Tomlinson, Drake London, plus 2 Vault keys in the final 7 boxes. So 8 to go in the cover boy now. We still got 3 spots to go in the QB room with the Favre and secondary headliners, Phil Simms, JJ McCarthy. And then the Diamonds is at 7 to go in the single, and then 6 to go in the double, again, with the prime time, with the Ray Lewis and the Alvin Kamara. So 3 minutes, guys. Last call for orders. We get some serious action. We keep the party going. Otherwise, we hop off here in the next 3 minutes. Where do you put the Brady? I know we did our rundown earlier. You had Brady
Still.
Flex 1.
one.
I had Mahomes 1. Where do you put the Brady Bucks? Is it 3, 2,
5
4?
now.
5
4,
now?
4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're the same page.
Yeah.
Beautiful lid. Absolute beautiful lid here. So 3 minutes. Last call, guys. Last call here in the break room. They threw Ohtani for 1 inning, by the way, Robbie.
Yeah,
It
told
was
you.
very quick.
Told you.
28 pitches just to get the arm wet and ready. He'll probably pitch maybe
I had
2
a
innings
feeling
next
that's
time.
what it was going to be. It was
Yeah.
only going to be a 1 inning, maybe 2.
Yeah. So there you have it.
There's no way I had him pitching a full game. There's
Well,
or not a full game, but like 5, 6 innings.
Well, I think the problem is he threw
no.
28 pitches. Had he thrown like 10 pitches,
Oh, he was already at 28 pitches
Yeah,
in the
he-
first inning.
he could have thrown 2 or 3 innings had he had
wow.
less pitches. But
Wow.
28 pitches was hard. Dylan Thomas, what's up? A sick cover boy authentic series. What's up, my man? Still got so much fire. The Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders dual sign Speed Flex. The Breeze Flex still out there. We have the Saquon Barkley Chrome and the Ray Lewis Chrome. That's what's up. That cover boy series. What else that's up is, unless we get the orders coming in fast, we're hopping off here in 2 minutes at 9:45. Last call, guys, for orders if you want to keep the party going. Also, 6 to go in the Diamond Double. 5 boxes left. We have that beautiful Deion Sanders Speed Flex still available. Prime time for as little as $96 in the single, $192 in the double. All right, I'm going to do my wrap-up spiel, Robbie. If a couple orders come in, please let me know. If you guys are getting the credit card out, please let me know. Otherwise, we'll hop off here in the next minute. So, first and foremost, great job, Robbie, as always.
Yeah.
Terrific co-hosting, producing, and of course, the best of job to the customers. They're the best customers in the business. You guys make the show possible. You guys make the show awesome. Final thoughts from you before I forget?
Hey, great job, guys. Great job. What a good, exciting series we had in that cover boy. So, still a lot left to go in that series. Hopefully, we can close it out tomorrow. And again, brand new series every time.
Yep, exactly right. So thank you, Robbie. Like I said, great job, Robbie. Great job to our customers. You guys are the best in the business. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. with Ricky. Robbie, you're back. What day?
Thursday.
Thursday at noon with
Noon
Ricky.
and
3.
3. Yep.
Yes, but our whole staff is here every single day, 9, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time on the Ultimate Autographs YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook channels. Also, get those break spots on ultimateautographs.com. Midnight show on Fridays as well, but 9, 12, and 3 every single day, plus 6. Have a great night, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.